Oh, right. Cool. Okay. Back from a very long nap. But I'm back for some Warframe grinding. And one of my favorite things, grinding while listening to Reddit stories. So let's get this party started.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme is entitled. Entitled people. And I am joined today by two people who are entitled to a lot of money
Compensation.
from a lawsuit.
Let's
Turn it
watch
up.
this.
Can you turn it up a little?
Yeah, let's watch this tonight.
Turn it up just a touch. I feel like the saturation's down. Can you pop that a
Okay,
bit?
so
Yeah,
I
wait,
need
I've
what?
seen this guy
Hunter
before.
Century? I think I have it.
Just change the channel. It just goes to Smosh Games.
I'm good.
I'm here with Tommy and Arasha. Hello.
It's so comfortable
Listen,
right here.
I have a comfortable shoulder. What can I say?
I really don't want to leave, but I'm going to.
Good.
Sorry.
I
Good.
have Hunter Century.
No, I didn't mean it.
Wow. Entitled people are everywhere, and they suck.
Yeah.
I think it's actually one of my pet peeves.
Really,
Like-
entitled people.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the way I think I actually want to draw this in with a recent example, I think we were just talking about this. When you sit in the wrong seat in the movie theater
Yes.
and you don't move when somebody calls you out.
I hate that.
Like,
Oh, you have to move.
You
have
have
to
to move.
move.
I just recently went. There were two people in there were two people in me and Fabian's seats, and we were like, "Excuse me, those are our seats." And they went, "Yep, those are our seats."
They're like, yeah, but they're ours now. The amount of times that I reserve seats at a movie theater and I go and someone is in that seat, I think it happens more than 50% of the time.
I hate
it's
it.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And my problem is that I'm sometimes the opposite of entitled, where I show up and they're in my seat and I'm like, well, I guess they got
I'll go
it.
somewhere
Forget
else.
it.
Yeah.
I'll go get dinner.
And then I go and I sit just somewhere else.
And now you're the guy in someone else's seat.
But there's nothing more that gives you more.
Wait, I think I heard that one. What? When this? Oh, 2 weeks ago. They took a break? Oh yeah. They must have taken like a week break.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads.
Wait, no.
Hello and welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit.
There you go.
Hello and welcome to
Okay, yay, new episode.
Smosh Reads Reddit Stories. I'm Shane, and today's theme
Hi, Shane.
is back to school. And you might look around here and see that the set looks a little different today. And that's because we are already into our week of summer games.
Woo!
That's right. And I'm joined by two friends, two classmates, Damien and Angela. Well, Damien, technically you're the superintendent.
I'm the superintendent. They offered me normal intendant, and I was like, make it better or I walk. And the Smosh met me halfway.
Super.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So we haven't started them in real life, but as of this being uploaded, we're into the games. And I don't know who's winning or who's losing. Hopefully we're winning.
Hopefully we're f***ing winning. I'm saying
better
this
be
right
winning.
now.
Yeah,
We're winning.
we're winning.
I will say I believe in both of you, but because you're both on the same team in this Reddit area and I'm supposed to be unbiased, I have to heavily favor the other team just to make it a little bit balanced for this episode.
Okay.
Is what I'll probably do.
So the pancakes today are at the cafeteria.
Oh!
And they're gross.
School morning lunch? You know, like breakfast? Ugh.
Oh my God, I saw your famous clip, finally.
Oh, the fist bump.
I died.
I was so new to Smosh then, too.
I died.
That was so wild.
haven't talked to
Rewatching
you
it, I
about that.
forgot how long it hangs for.
I haven't talked to you since I saw it. He was like, this is Damien's moment. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what is this gonna be?
Yeah.
It's
I already know I have to
exquisite.
I
lower
hope you
the
understand me a
volume
little
because
bit better now.
whenever
with that
Angela's in
lore
the episode,
and
I know
knowing-
she's gonna be
Oh,
yelling.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, see that? How easy that was?
If you're interested in watching some of the games, the summer games that have been out already, go check out the Smosh Games channel. This channel, this past week's uploads are all summer games. So it's good stuff.
Good stuff.
All right, so we have some back to school stories.
Oh.
So they're gonna be all over the place, but they're gonna be about school.
Just the natural instinct in me when September comes around means,
Yep.
and I'm like, Angela, you're an adult. Like, it's fine. Sunday nights too, I'm like, I gotta do my homework.
It's also my birthday month. And you know, like I feel like having September as a birthday month
That must have
kind of
sucked.
There's a Green Day song for both of y'all that I think you're gonna f***ing love.
Yeah. It's pretty cold in here, and I might do something we've never seen. There's been a blanket next to me this whole time.
It's very September of you to have.
Yeah, it's just the AC is going right on me. So I'm like, should I just do this?
You know what?
It's Reddit Stories, baby girl.
So it's Reddit Stories, and I'm a little baby girl.
This actually works
Is this
very
cool?
well.
Our first story comes from our confession. We have a confession here to start.
Our confession.
You miss school lunch?
I faked playing my instrument in the school band all throughout middle school. Okay. This is funny because our episode of Smosh Mouth that was on Monday, we talked about how I was in band when I was in middle school. And I did talk about how a lot of the concerts, I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna sit this song out. And you just sit there and you pretend. Because I'm just like, I don't want to make some squeaks, and like I can just sit here and pretend, and you can get away with it.
Just some inside baseball. We filmed that like a few hours ago.
Yeah.
So that's crazy, and you didn't know this was coming.
I did not know this was coming. I read these for the first time
didn't
here.
pre-plan your memory.
So I did that in middle school. This is a common thing. Now he did it throughout all of middle school. I played
And you
some
know
songs.
there was a solo that or something. I
That's
can't
the
wait.
thing. A lot of those middle school ones, they don't have like solos. They don't have like different parts. You kind of, as a band, you just play the whole thing. So you can kind of just like trust that the people around you are going to play loud enough.
I don't know. I have an experience like this that I'll talk about later, but you can only go so far.
Okay, here we go. In middle school, my mom forced me to
What
join
is
the school
going
band.
on?
I never had any music lessons or played an instrument before that, so I felt really dumb because all of the other kids took lessons and knew how to play their instruments. I don't know how this happened, but I somehow was able to join and ended up being the only French horn player. I faked playing it the entire time. I would literally just put my mouth on it and click random buttons without actually blowing any air out. And the funniest part is when we went to the state band competition, the judges gave me a shout out at the end for a lively and skilled performance. So either I was super convincing or all of those judges were full of shit too. After the competition, my teacher and classmates praised me for getting a shout out and everyone thought I was a great French horn player. Thank God I never had to do a solo because there's no way I could have pulled that off.
Oh, that's it?
This is extreme though. He didn't even know how to play it.
Yeah, you're the only
That's
one.
actually
though.
insane.
I knew how to play
How the
it.
fuck
I
did
knew
you
how to
pull
play the
that?
saxophone.
You would just like,
I just was like, if I actually really like go for it here, I'm worried it's gonna squeak. But I knew all the notes, I knew all the stuff.
But there were other saxophone players, right?
There was 2 others.
Then how are you the only French horn player in this situation? Everyone's like, I heard it was great. Like,
That's how
That's-
useless of an instrument it is.
Oh!
No.
French
That'd
horn
be
players are like,
English
what about
horn.
the
French horn
content?
players in the comments just like, fuck you!
The bassoon players are like, ha 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 ha.
French horn is
players
not
in the
easy.
comments
What the
pretending to
fuck?
comment. And they don't love it.
No, okay, first of all, what I'm obsessed with this story is complimenting a musician for being lively when playing.
It's
like,
very
no
funny.
one's ever like, hey, that piano player's movement is really lively.
Really getting his back into it.
It's all about the hips with piano.
Yeah.
I think in America we
means-
call them freedom horns.
Yeah.
Wow, that means though he must have been really selling it in the back, being like,
He's standing up, he's like,
for them to be like, hey, you, Steve, you're killing it back there.
hey kid, I think you got a shot in Hollywood.
Do you think everybody knew and were just like, they're like, there's got to be he's got like a lung issue, and they're like, you did really good, buddy. Like,
Hey. I like the lore reveal that the judges are also pretending to be judges.
And they just go, that guy's moving. I'll say you're a good
They're
musician.
sitting there playing tic-tac-toe on their notes, and they're like, oh, wow, you got it.
Yeah.
So what was your story?
Okay, so I really relate to this, and I think a lot of people do. Like the fact that you did that as well.
Yeah.
I did that a little bit. I played the
I
flute
never did that.
for a brief stint.
Oh my God. No, I was extremely annoying because there's a certain hierarchy in music, whether you're in like harmony or the jazz band or the orchestra. There's a hierarchy that has to be respected. I usually go depending on how. I mean, it could have went through experience, but it was like if you're a fifth year, you're gonna be your hierarchy is one. If you're a fourth year, your hierarchy is two, and so on. When I arrived, I remember at l'Académie des Estacades, I was supposed to be hierarchy 3 and 2 or whatever, depending, because I was there for a few years. And I did not give a flying fuck because I was good. I've been playing clarinet by then for a really long time. So I was pretty much better than the fifth years. And I knew I was. And I didn't care about the hierarchy. So I was constantly playing the score of the fifth year, even though I was in third or fourth years. That shit was annoying the crap out of them. And I did not care. Especially considering the fact that because I have a pretty good ears, I didn't even need to read the music score. I mostly had to listen to what they were playing to replicate it, which made things even more annoying for them and even more funny for me because I was a little bit of a cunt. So that is what I was doing. Them motherfuckers aren't even playing. They are not even playing. That is crazy to me. I would never. That's disrespectful.
And it was like I was just hanging on, right? And you're just kind of like, whatever.
Sure.
But in college, or was it college? I actually don't know if it was college or high school. We had to learn how to sight sing, and that's really fucking hard. I mean, all instruments and reading music is just hard. But for some reason, I was like, I'll be able to figure this out. And I always just kind of like sing a note. So if we're both sight singing. Like I was always a second behind because I was never, and I'd always like kind of look at it, but just be listening to whoever's right next to me.
That's so funny.
That's not so bad.
But then they make you go down the line. And because I was gonna say, like, any good music program is gonna make sure everyone can hold their own weight and do it alone. That's in the like Whiplash too. And like, I will never forget being like, I kind of be like. I'm just gonna jump in the pool.
You're just gonna do all the notes and hope one of them counts.
My question is like, when he's like, everybody else had lessons, is that the norm that like you don't learn how to play your own instrument? You have to come in sort of knowing what you're doing? Because I never did band.
Different programs they're all over.
It's different by school, I think. When I was in band, I think for the first couple of years I would go and it would be like just the saxophone players.
Yeah.
And we would just play. And then like, that was in elementary school.
You're usually grouped by instrument, so you just learn together and all play a C or all play a D, and you learn it on the thing.
Interesting.
But then it also depends on like arts funding. Hate to get political, but if you're not funding the arts, then I guess you have to come in and BYO. Bring your own understanding.
Excuse
Bayou.
That's called a prisoner to extraction.
When we had the like.
Can the prisoner come
when we
to
had
the fucking
saxophone
extraction?
practice, you'd have to play. Like you can't get away with it. But then we'd have full band practice, or especially when we get to our concerts and we're in the auditorium in front of all of our parents. That's where sometimes I would know the specific parts in songs where I'm like, I've squeaked every time.
Yeah.
I've gotten to this point. I'm just gonna not do it.
Yeah.
Or I played really lightly.
The thing that's so weird to me about this, though, is like, if this is a program where most kids are taking lessons in order to understand the instrument, then the mom has to know that, like, she forced him to do this. So she has to know that if he's learning at school, in her mind, he would have to practice at home, right? Like, she never hears any French horn practice at home ever. Like, this is just, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
It still happens to me, honestly, to this day. With Star Kid, they'll give you your vocal parts, and sometimes they'll be like, just the altos. And then sometimes you'll be like, someone's not singing right here. And I was like, yeah, we gotta strengthen our part. We really do. It's hard.
I think it's Jake. We gotta kill him. I don't know.
In the comments, someone said, did they not do a tryout assessment each semester/year? Did the conductor never go down the line or have you play solo? If not, what is going on in music?
Well, maybe we're not paying our conductors.
Yeah. OP
What
responded,
kind of
saying,
music
my
program
instructor
is this?"
didn't seem to care that much about the band. She was the same instructor for chorus and show choir and was definitely more into that. And she never had us individually do our parts. She'd just have us all play together and only stop us to individually play if she heard something was off. Sometimes she'd have the bigger sections play without the other sections to hear them. But for the sections with 1 to 2 players, she'd never have us do it individually. We went over very basic music theory, and for our final exams, we took a written test. I still never learned to play the French horn, but I've gone on to learn the piano, guitar, and become a classically trained vocalist. When I'm not at my day job, I'm part of a musical theater club, and I promise I'm not lip syncing, LOL.
Same.
Wow.
That's
So they
crazy.
were like, actually, you know what? I'm going to start playing other instruments.
Yeah.
That sucks a lot. And Angela, you're right about the like not paying teacher thing. Like, a part of me wants to be like, oh, it sucks the teacher didn't care. But at the same time, I'm like, you want to teach 3 different groups of kids every instrument and singing, and then also performance singing?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
She
brutal.
takes a huge hit of her vape. She goes, I think the French horn sounds fine.
I'm laughing at like her not caring about band, but she loves show choir. So it's like band practice, and she's like, all right, guys, like great work, everyone. All right, see you later. And as they're leaving, show choir comes in, and you see her just like, what's up, guys? Come on in. Just like loves
she
them.
just flipping watches Glee every day.
Yeah.
Or she's like,
"Oh."
this sounds great. No, I was listening to our cast recording of Dear Evan Hansen, and I think it's going to be great.
Waving through a window.
Someone else said, LOL, I did the same thing in middle school. Only one other saxophone player ever found out I never played during concerts or practices.
I think it's very relatable and happens everywhere.
Oh,
I
totally.
cannot relate.
Lastly, someone said, maybe the judges just hate the French horn and thought it sounded so great because it was missing.
Wow.
Makes you think. Today's Reddit Stories is brought to you by ZocDoc. Hey, remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make a while ago? That one you meant to book, but you got sidetracked and completely forgot about it until now? You know, that dentist appointment for your biannual cleaning, or if you're like me, that overdue annual checkup you've been putting off year after year. Well, why not book it today? ZocDoc makes it easy to find the right doctor right now, and it's all online. You'll probably be able to book an appointment before the end of this ad. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. And appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. More often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. When I looked at ZocDoc, I was astounded at how simple it was. I had put off getting a checkup for so long, but I had an appointment booked by the end of that day. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/pitreddit to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/pitreddit. ZocDoc.com/pitreddit.
Oh my god.
Back to the show.
Oh my god.
All right, our next story comes from Petty Revenge.
Ooh.
Love this. College roommate ate my food, so I sold their books.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Dreadful.
A roommate ate your food? I've never heard of that.
Did you eat his food?
No.
No, it's a common thing.
Oh, I thought it was a bit because you guys are roommates.
Why would you,
Actually, no, Damien never did that.
Why would you immediately go to that? Why would you think that he didn't eat
Why
my
would you
my
do
food?
Because I'm
that?
sitting down with 2 old roommates.
Why would you?
I'm not that old, Angela.
What, you just
By
called
the
us
time
old?
this comes out, I'm still, my back doesn't even hurt.
In 2010, while I was in college, I lived in off-campus housing with a male roommate who frequently had friends over, which did not bother me, but their lack of common decency really frustrated me. One week, I purchased a significant amount of groceries for myself. I had to go home for the weekend due to an emergency. Once I returned, all of my groceries were gone. After addressing the issue with my roommate, he assured me it wouldn't happen again, but unfortunately, it continued to occur. This one time, my mother made me chicken and spinach. He asked me who made the chicken. I told him, my mom. He said it was really good. I never gave him permission to eat my food. I started storing most of my food in my room.
Okay, see, these roommate stories is why I don't have roommates. And even when I did have roommates, they knew better than to steal my food. You steal my food, you are asking for a beat up. I know food is sacred. Food is precious. Food is mine. You don't eat food. If you eat food and it's mine, we are fighting. Because it's people have so much audacity. This is crazy. How dare you? You don't get to eat other people's food like that.
Room. The breaking point came when my mother prepared a delicious meal of salmon, broccoli, and sweet potatoes for me. I left the food in the fridge while I went to campus to help make meals for the homeless. I should have packed him a sandwich. Once I returned, I found my roommate's friends enjoying my mother's cooking and praising it. Feeling disrespected, I took matters into my own hands. While my roommate was in class, I entered his room, collected all of his books and clickers, and sold them to a resale bookstore on campus. After that, he never touched my shit. Truth is that I would have never had an issue with sharing if he asked and saved me some of my food. They never asked and they always ate everything. Additional information, we never had a conversation about what happened, but he stopped eating my food, so I'm sure he knew I took his books.
Period.
I don't think I got more than $100 for the books and clickers, but the money was not the motive. Clickers. We used to use this back in the day for attendance and pop quiz. It's like a remote connected to your student ID.
Oh, wow.
I'm a little ticked off.
Yeah?
What are you thinking?
Those are his books.
Girl, that was his food.
At UCLA, books were so, they're so expensive, so stupid. You have to wait in so many lines to get them. I'm like, you could get new mom's yams.
You can get a new mom. Your dad's been dating.
Or like eat his food. Don't go for his education, man.
You're saying go for an eye for an eye, like eat his food. It
don't
doesn't
go
sound like
eye for foot.
It doesn't sound like they have any food. The roommate's eating all of her food, and the roommate's friends are eating all of her food and bragging about it in front of her face.
I have to say that sucks.
Yeah.
And that's rude. That sucks.
It's a move. It's bullying. It's like really entitled. But I do get what you're saying about like. Yeah, you take your petty revenge, whatever. It's just a weird, like, left turn. It's not like, well, I'm gonna make you food that, like, we've heard stories where it's like, I made food that was way too spicy and that'll teach them. This one's like, well, I'm gonna take your bed and throw it in a river.
It's
like,
a conversation of
You should have never taken his shit first.
And now it's like
It's like someone's education. But also, that's their food. You're right. No, there's no one.
My thinking is always this, and I know some people disagree because some people view of like, no, you get your revenge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I never thought that way. I still don't think that way, especially with roommates, because I'm like, you live with this person.
Yeah.
They have access to all your shit.
Yeah.
If you want to elevate it,
like your books,
you can, or get your revenge, you can. But now they're probably gonna go for their strike now.
Yeah.
And now they hate you because now you've established your enemies.
I'm like, you grab their books. What are they going to grab? My wallet next? Like you're upping the game.
That would be where I'm thinking. I'm not thinking a matter of what they deserve. I'm thinking a matter of like my own safety and stuff. Already they disrespect me.
Yeah.
They clearly don't care about me.
Yes.
Are they the types that are going to go all out?
And some de-escalation of revenge is kind of funny. Like if you did something really small and lame, or like something like. Just like something stupid, just like get into.
Yeah, release a bunch of bugs in his room.
That's awful.
Or like just like kill him.
Just hit him.
Just a little kill.
Kill.
College roommates is such a weird time because people are in their own insular little bubble, growing up, however they grow up in their own house, generally not seeing how anyone else lives, what anyone else's food rules are, like living style is, and then you live together, and it's immediately like, you do what? You do what?
I know.
Like. Like in my family, it was like, hey, you throw out lunch meat after 5 or 6 days because it's not good in the fridge after that. And when I said that, like one day when living with people, 3 other people turned around, they're like, what, only 5 or 6 days? And someone's like, 2 weeks is fine. And then someone's like, it's like, who's right? I don't know, but still, like everybody's like, no, this is the way it is because that's how I grew up. Sounds like he's like a spoiled little man baby.
I think there's a lot of spoiled people who, once they have roommates, they grew up their whole life just being able to, they were just provided for so much.
Yeah.
That they're just like, yeah, everything that's in the house, I eat.
You know what's weird to me, too, is like, usually when you hear stories like this, it's like, oh, my roommate ate all my chips. All his friends came over and like, do you have any snacks? It's like, yeah, we have chips. I can't imagine being someone's friend being like, do you have any food? And it's like, yeah, we have some delicious salmon and broccoli with sweet potatoes. It's like, that's an entire ass meal. Let's go. Like, for 4 people, let's do it.
I'd be, if I went over to, say I went over to your house and you had roommates and you were like, oh, I have this delicious meal. And I'm like, oh, cool. And we're eating it. And then your roommate gets home and they go, hey, where's the, like, where's that meal I have? And it's like, oh, who cooked it? It's like, my mom. And you're like, delicious. I'd be like, I need to leave. Like, we just committed a crime. Like, Howard.
I don't actually live here.
You have like a candlelit dinner, and you're like, we gotta go.
We have to get out.
Uh-oh, the owner showed up. We gotta leave.
If in college someone offered me like sweet potatoes and chicken made from their mom, I'd be like, do you have like a PBR and like maybe like a Twizzler? Like, I don't want like a vegetables.
Do you have top ramen and maybe a Coke?
yeah.
I've been surviving off that.
And then going, this doesn't belong to you.
Dude, but like we've all met these people that are this entitled.
Yeah.
It's like mind-blowing when you're face to face with them. Where you're like, wait, how do you not care?
Yeah.
It's shocking. I'm curious what the comments will say. Someone said, I had a similar situation that I've definitely mentioned on Reddit before. I bought a huge bag of rice at the local Asian grocery store, like 50 pounds, because I was broke as hell, but it's a lot cheaper to buy it that way. I caught my roommate giving some random person a significant portion of my rice one day. I said, hey, what the fuck? That's my rice, not yours. You can't give away like 1/5 of it without asking. He said, but you have so much of it. Yeah, because I'm rationing it out for the rest of the year, you idiot. He thought of himself as a musician and had a lot of musical instruments in his room. So later that week, I gave away some of his guitars to various people in that dorm. He was very angry, but my response was simply, but you have so many of them.
Rice for guitars?
It's a fun story, but he's dead now. Don't go skiing at night, y'all.
Or I'll get you.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? All of these stories have hard left turns.
See, I got it. This is why, though, like, these types of comments are why I'm like, hey, like, I don't fuck with people.
Yeah.
Because, like, you never know who's just a murderer,
Yeah.
like, in the making. I'm like, I don't think you killed him, but I think you could kill someone.
Yeah.
He gave away 1/5 of my rice, so I sold his dog.
Anyway.
This is like,
Anyway, don't ski at night.
I'm like, all right, man, cool, like, great.
You stole my pork rinds? I took your skin.
The way he's telling that story, I'm like, I understand that he took 1/5 of your rice and gave it to someone. You seem like you're happy he's dead.
Yeah,
like,
it's
damn,
also
dude.
so ominous
Yeah.
to end everything with something completely about something else and be like, anyway, don't hydroplane when it's snowing. I mean,
I was the ice.
Someone said, I would have sold his info on the internet. I don't play about my mom's food, but that's just me. OP said, that was what pushed me over the edge. It was literally my favorite dish, and they ate everything, LOL.
Sell his
I guess
info
this
on
is
the
petty revenge
internet.
Reddit. Like, people are gonna be here.
People
and
are
like,
here for revenge. They love revenge. Someone said, college roommates suck. I had 2 that were eating my food and refused to clean up their messes. One roommate constantly left bowls of his leftover milk from cereal he never purchased, in the sink until the milk went rancid. The other roommate and I started putting those bowls full of milk under his bed. His room literally,
Oh my God!
His room
So
really
bugs aren't
smelled
so bad now, huh, Angela?
We kept 1 bowl each and would immediately clean it and hide it in our rooms. Okay, that is more in line of like revenge that I think is fair. I'm like, he's leaving this out. It's rancid. It smells bad for everyone. You're just taking what he's doing. You're making the consequences of his actions affect him more than everyone else. That to me is like, that's the right.
How do you do that in this person's situation where it's like, you took
Yeah,
my
I don't
mom's
know.
salmon, I'm taking it back from you. Vomit. No.
My only thought with this is I'm just like, okay, well, you're moving out now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right,
They're
you're right.
moving out. Like, you can't live
You
together
declared
now.
war. Like,
You
Yeah.
absolutely declared war, and some people are out of their mind.
Yeah.
That's just where my head goes.
100%.
Oh.
It's where you have to like abandon the idea of like fairness sometimes, where it's
Totally.
like, oh man, they still have like 1 over on me and I want to get them back, but I don't know. It's like, sometimes you can just be like, it sucks they took my thing. I'd rather not get stabbed in the middle of the night.
Right.
But that takes a lot of growth.
It does.
I think
Because
that's-
we're old now.
That's how I feel like that's how I've always been, though. I'm
Yeah.
the type that if someone wrongs me, now a roommate is so tough, right? But if someone wrongs me, my initial thought is not, how do I get back at them? My initial thought is, how do I remove them from
Yeah.
my life, or I remove myself from their sphere as
And that's-
quickly as
yeah,
possible?
that's you taking care of yourself. But there are some people that when you are so deeply hurt, you like your body's reaction for some reason is to also hurt. Like it's
Yeah.
just this like
I get that.
part
Oh,
of
it's,
being
it's,
human.
it's the desire for catharsis, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I understand that's a very valid thing. I think where I also go, though, and what I would ask anyone who's like seeking revenge is like, I'm going to do this. I'm like, what is the outcome you desire?
Yes, that's great.
Right? Because the whole purpose, I think, deep down with revenge is that you want to teach them a lesson. You want them to stop.
yeah.
Now, I guess they are saying in this that they haven't touched their food since, Truth is, so all we know is that actually it luckily worked out. But I'm like, for me, 9 times out of 10, doing something like that is gonna culminate in horrible shit.
Yeah.
It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's why even like on the road, especially in LA, I'm like, oh, I don't flip people off. I don't do, no matter how wrong someone is, I'm not escalating it because I'm like, people have guns.
Yeah.
Like, people be having guns.
I've been like chased in a car before by a guy that's like, the next man like,
Oh yeah, me too.
like it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next story.
Oh, there's a third. Thank goodness.
I took off the blanket because it's now a little bit warmer in here, and I feel good. So you can really see the full Hollywood hot
We're winning.
the better team.
Yeah, we're winning right now, and this is like a manifestation.
It's gonna be so embarrassing if we are horribly losing by this point.
Chance single-handedly is like the golden boy of the
crushing
team,
us.
just
or if we have a
destroying
massive
you.
falling out, you and me,
Yeah.
we'll look back at this
Whoa.
footage and be like, remember they used to talk,
Wow.
and then they became hot dogs.
A falling out when we were on the same team. That's
Yeah.
brutal.
I can see it happening.
It's actually more likely.
It's a lot of games videos already.
Yeah, it's true. Next story.
Hi,
This comes from
Enrique.
Today I F***ed Up. Today I f***ed up by holding a grudge for 29 years against a kid at school who called me Carrot Boy.
29 years.
People really come
Ooh.
packing with these titles.
Now, OP is saying that he messed up,
He messed up.
by holding a grudge for 29 years.
29 years.
The names, including my own, have been modified to false names. About 29 years ago, I was in the 3rd grade. I took one of those carrot packs out of my lunchbox, the kind that came with a little cup of ranch dressing. All of a sudden, this kid, Balthazar, said, "Hey, everyone, look, Tim is a carrot boy." Everyone at the whole lunch table started to laugh. I couldn't believe it. For some reason, that incident really stuck with me. Nobody really brought it up again, but I became self-conscious in elementary school for eating carrots. Later, I lost that self-consciousness, but all through school and into adulthood, I always thought of that and built it up in my head as this big, disrespectful insult to me. Whenever I eat carrots, the memory pops up, basically involuntarily. Whenever I see carrots, I remember Balthazar going, "Hey, everyone, look, Tim is a carrot boy," and hear the laughter.
That is.
What you should know is that I am from a small town, and although I left, a lot of the kids I knew are still there. I saw that over the holidays, there was an impromptu high school reunion event scheduled. I decided to show up. I haven't seen these people regularly in a long time. Well, who should be there but Balthazar? All of a sudden, the old anger welled up in me. I don't know what I was thinking. It seems so ridiculous now, but I saw a big tray of carrots meant for everyone at the buffet table, and I picked up the entire tray and carried it to Balthy's table. I started eating carrots angrily. Everyone at the table and surrounding tables were staring at me. I then said, "Guess I'm still a carrot boy, huh?" I almost immediately realized my f*** up when everyone looked at me like I was insane and they had no idea what I was referencing. So I awkwardly asked Baltho and the other people around if they remembered him calling me a carrot boy in the 3rd grade. And nobody did. So I was like, "This did happen. You really did call me a carrot boy." And he was like, "Okay, sorry, man." Somebody next to me put their hand on my arm and whispered to me, "Are you okay?" As if I was having a mental breakdown or something. I was so embarrassed that I just got up and left. Multiple people have texted me asking me if I'm all right, and why did I do that? And did I really hold a grudge for some innocuous, silly remark that a 3rd grader made almost 30 years ago? When it was put to me like that, I realized maybe I was the one being weird. Balthazar wasn't like a bully or something. Aside from that one insult, he never did anything else to me, and in high school was kind of known as being a do-gooder. I had built it up as this major incident, but nobody else even remembered it. I was horrified to find that several people from the reunion unfriended me on Facebook, and I saw photos of the event, and somebody had tagged me in the background as Carrot Boy, and none other than Balthazar responded to the post, asking the poster to remove the tag, even though several other people had replied with laugh emojis. Now I feel like I have made a huge fool of myself and can never show myself in this town again. Well, maybe that's okay. I don't like the town anyways. But I am so embarrassed I can hardly sleep, and it has been a few weeks since the incident. Oh, God. Another 30 years are going to pass, and he's going to meet up with him, and he's going to be like, "Hey, I want to talk about that high school reunion."
This is a gem.
The entire first half,
This
I
is
imagine like
sad.
him riding in a thunderstorm at midnight, like the Raven style. Like, it was then that he called me Carrot Boy, and I remember that. It didn't even become a nickname. It didn't even stick.
No, it was the one incident.
He's 37 or 38 right now.
And that Carrot Boy comment, which means the rest of his school years were a breeze. If Carrot Boy from 3rd grade is what stands out to you, then you made it through high school without anything that much worse.
That's a crazy point.
Nothing
You
else.
did puberty and just drove right on by.
Nothing else stuck. Carrot Boy, it's not even that bad.
No, and also like to his credit, you know, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, that's not even a good joke for them to laugh at. Like the whole class laughing at
know.
it, Carrot
That's
Boy, that sucks. Like that does suck.
A little disappointing.
What's honestly remarkable to me about this story is the fact that he made himself Carrot Boy at the end. That he got tagged
now Carrot Boy.
in a post. That sometimes the things that we keep, we decide stay with us.
Yeah, it's
Right?
like a parable.
he became Carrot Boy.
Yeah.
He did the carrots at the reunion as an adult.
As a boy.
He was like, I am Carrot Boy. No one said he was Carrot Boy besides him.
I even think it would be wild to like be at the tray with somebody and be like, well, I guess you expect me to eat all these, huh? The fact that he brought it over to the table, like, he really spent 29 years as Carrot Boy in his mind.
But also,
This
I
is
also
sad.
get it. Like, it's wild the things that stick with you, right? That you like bring
It's
up
true.
to friends and you're like, remember that happened? And they're like, no. Like me and my brother all the time, I'll remember some of the most embarrassing shit. He's like, I don't remember that at all. And it's like, oh, it sticks with you long.
It does. No, that's fair.
So it's very
That's
fair.
real. But it's like at a certain point going, okay, like putting it into the context of like, well, they're not gonna remember that. That's from 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Like, it affected me, it's a core memory for me, but that doesn't mean it's a core memory for them.
But like, it's a core memory for me, right? And I have no control over it because I felt humiliated. But I do have control the rest of my life, and I don't want it to be a core memory anymore. Like, I don't have to
Sure.
bring it into these
Yeah.
new spaces.
Yeah.
Therapy is expensive, but 29 years, you can maybe find, scrape together some change for one session at some point in there.
So Carrot Boy.
Yes.
So Carrot Boy. I also, what's funny is around 4th grade, 5th grade, I have a carrot-related story. Where, you know, I was a little bit of a goofster in my day.
Well, you're kidding.
Angela, if you can believe it, as I live and breathe, I was a goofster.
Okay.
And I had these little carrot sticks, right? And I put one sort of where my teeth go. And you guys know the animal, the walrus?
I've heard of
so
it.
I was sort of like a carrot walrus, and it slayed. And then this girl, I'll change her name for posterity. Balthazina. Balthazina came up and went poof and hit both carrots, and it kind of hurt my gums a little bit.
Okay.
And you want to know the crazy thing is I didn't think about that from then until now. It was only that day and then only right now. And it's just that easy.
That girl that pumped him up, Kate Hudson. No, I'm kidding.
And she turned out to be Kate Hudson.
Yeah. No, I mean, I cannot knock this person for like this sticking with him, right? Because stuff like from your childhood sticks with
stuff
you.
sticks.
Like core memory in middle school, it might have been elementary school or middle school, there was a dance, and like a dance circle formed, and just kids were hopping into it. And I remember I got booed out of it. And like, to this day, I'm like, I won't dance. Like,
Oh no! Shane, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
it's also deeply funny.
I'm trying to keep going.
That is kind of funny, though.
Shane,
I
this is
can't
gonna
relate.
sound like an insult, and I mean it as the highest compliment. You turned out
should
so
not
well.
dance.
You turned out so well for all the things of like, yeah, I got booed while dancing, I was homeschooled. Like, your life is awesome. You did great. And there were all these things going against you.
Cut to us on a Disney show where the end of the first episode, they're like, all right, now here's the part where you all dance.
I
And everyone's
know.
like, oh!
Like, Shane, I also got made fun of for dancing in elementary school. Like, there was a day where everybody had to dance this song, and people were like, "Look what Damien's doing," and I stopped. And to this day,
I think it's a very base level insult dudes throw at each other in elementary school.
I
Like,
think,
boys are just like, oh, you're dancing, you're dumb.
no, I think learning
I always thought I had it maybe rough in school because I was bullied at some point until I became a bully hunter. Maybe I didn't have it that hard. Well, I feel like I had it hard because of I'm sorry. I have to kill 100 beasts. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know you were peaceful and shit. Anyway. But yeah, like, I feel like what was hard for me was the way teacher were treating me because I was the only black girl most of the time, and I was trouble, trouble, trouble. So I guess maybe that would be like a reason. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like just teacher treating me like shit more than students. Damn.
Learning to dance is humiliating no matter the gender.
Yeah.
When you're young, I remember we used to play Big Booty in my like in theater class.
What is
and I
Big
was
Booty?
humiliated to play.
Was there dancing in Big Booty?
It was like it was a version of it that you
Okay.
would dance. But thinking of someone getting booed out of
Yeah, that sucks a lot.
It was pretty rough.
so sorry.
Pretty rough.
Damn, dude.
And then like what if you went back to your reunion? You're like, how about this, huh? And everyone's like, what?
You do a full like Footloose routine?
Yeah.
And they're all like, sick, dude. Like, all right.
Lights
Isn't that
and
the guy
roll.
that's like a YouTuber now?
I think that's the Goldberg's kid.
Okay, comments. That's some self-fulfilling prophecy shit.
Yeah.
10,000 upvotes. Someone said, I have hard secondhand cringe. Someone said, I picked up the entire tray and carried it to Balthy's table. Oh my God, he's going to dump the carrots on his classmates. I started eating carrots angrily. Question marks. And then he realized he was no longer a carrot boy, wipes tear, but a carrot man. I will say that the self-fulfilling prophecy thing is true of like the things that you hold on to, you will become.
You bring it into the room.
You will
like
become.
it wasn't there, and you brought it in.
That's like
Yeah.
Greek tragedy level of like, this is the prophecy, and because you know about it, it's going to happen.
It's actually very much like it's true.
It's like Oedipus. It's like he was punished for what he's going to do in the future, and he was punished by being abandoned as a baby, and that's what leads to him doing all that stuff in the future. It's like,
First Oedipus reference in a Reddit stories.
boom. And
Which
it's
is
not
actually
even
kind of-
about the mom stuff.
That's actually kind of shocking that Oedipus has not been brought up before in Reddit stories.
I was going to say
feel
this is
Redipus.
Oedipus.
James with the
Redipus.
with the
From a
slam dunk.
half court.
I wish they could have seen Redipus.
This sounds like a Spencer. Dare I say Oedipus?
It's actually very much like an acting thing where in like scenes that like I've had coaches be like, yeah, whatever you're thinking about is what we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's true. Like if you're uncomfortable or something, it's like we're just gonna see that. Like you have to focus on what you want us to see and what you'll become.
Yep.
But hey, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I'm the fist bump guy.
Don't.
And this is my carrot man moment. I really wasn't the fist bump guy. Are you okay? Am I taking up too much
No, not at
space?
all. I just move a lot.
I move a lot too.
Keep up.
It's okay.
Oh, whoa, that's some
Oedipus.
challenging. Oedipus.
Our next story. Today, I messed up by nailing my crush with a football and making the whole school hate me. This came from 9 years ago.
Ooh.
I was in PE today, playing football with the boys' class. The girls' class was on the side of the field, warming up to run laps. Only one girl caught my attention, though, my crush, leaning on the chain link fence. As usual, she was too cool to be there.
Fuck yeah.
Smoking a cigarette, legs all the way down to the ground.
Where else
As I
would they
half-assedly
be?
played the game, I decided I'd get her attention by tossing the football nearby her, then coolly saying hi when I went to retrieve it. Maybe that would blossom into a conversation later. I was so excited. What a great idea. Well, the moment I got that ball, I sent it flying in her direction with all my strength. Oh shit, I realized too late. I forgot to make that look like an accident. Also, that throw was way too close. It's going to hit her. She noticed, too. Directly in the ball's path with no time to run, she covered her face. It nailed her in the groin. Everyone went silent as she collapsed to the grass in a ball. They stared at her, then at me. They did not look happy. I was overloaded with horror between my instant pariah status and the ghastly fate of this poor girl's womanhood. This, I took off sprinting right to the junior parking lot. PE is the last class of the day, so I jumped in my car and got the out of there.
What a coward!
I was sobbing when I got home. My mother asked me why, and I told her that I stopped at Taco Bell on the way home and got jalapenos in my eye.
Coward!
Oh my God.
Weird. Okay,
Dude.
I throw it, it hits her, she's on the ground crying. I go, I like you.
Better shot than...
I double down and I go, oh, I have a crush on you. I up.
It's the knowledge that like you get as an adult that like whenever someone's like, what would you tell your teenage self? It's like nothing. You have to learn the lessons you learn. I take that back. It would be just like, just go talk to someone. Just go say like, hey, I think you're cute. Like, how's it going? And if they're not interested, you go away, and that's how it goes. But the fact that it's like, okay, you go over here, and I'll throw this to you, and then I'll pretend to trip, and I'll look up and be like, oops, can I kiss you? Like, it's so stupid.
But this is the logic we pull in high school,
It
and also
is.
what so many people pull in their 30s.
I was gonna say, and why'd you look at me when you said that?
I don't know.
No, I just...
You know what it's like
Also the logic.
when someone eats all your food as a roommate? You know that.
Fucking with you.
Yeah.
What?
When someone eats all your food as a roommate, you know what it's like.
I did that kind of shit even in college. I'd be like, oh, we're meeting here. What? I feel like you think when you have crushes that you have to do, you have to just create a bunch of meet cutes and organic
Sure.
stuff instead of just doing anything.
I think everything in media tells us that that's how it should go.
Like you can't
Yeah.
just have a desire go up to somebody and talk to them. You just have to be
Yeah.
like, oops, that ball fell.
You know what it is? It's because we fear that it's boring, right? Like direct communication seems boring
Yeah.
because it's not movie-like, it's not TV show-like. It's just like, oh, you're just going up and you're just saying, hey, I'm like, would you ever want to hang out?
Also, there's a bad rep around just trying.
Absolutely, especially when you're young.
Just trying anything and doing it and not falling accidentally into this and going, hey, what's up?
And the more directly you put yourself out there, the more directly it's asking someone out, the more cemented their rejection is, right? Because if it's just throwing out hints and they kind of shoot away, you can tell yourself like, oh, well, it's whatever, and you're not hurt.
Yeah.
But if you go and you say, hey, I'm interested in you, and they go, I'm not interested in you, it's like, oh, and now I know that for real.
I've had great interactions with people when I've just been forthright, where it's just like, hey, I think you're really attractive and I'm interested in you. Would you like to go, do this sometime? And not like I've never been rejected before, but I'm saying if the person is at all interested, that's very oh my God, it's so refreshing. That was really
For
direct.
sure.
And I was like, thank you. Yep, that's,
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
sometimes called the tiz riz, where you're just like,
The what?
it is, where you're just like, this is how I feel. And then someone's like, oh shit, cool.
Nice.
Throwing
I think
a
that's
ball
great.
at her is so funny.
It's very funny. And I mean, that's a great opener for a conversation. You just walk over and you be like, you didn't catch it.
Yeah. Girl,
what's
keep
up?
up.
Oh my God, are you okay? I saw that guy threw
Yeah.
that at you.
That was me.
I
the
did
guy
that.
I was aiming for it.
Well, it looks like you need a little lesson on how to catch. Why don't we hang?
Wow.
Comments. So I jumped in my car. Damn, up until that point, I was picturing you in 8th grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were driving a car.
I did so too, especially PE.
Yeah. Someone said she might have forgiven you for hitting her with the ball, but not for running away. Dude, you're screwed. Someone said, LOL, I hit my crush twice with a football and soccer ball totally by accident. Both times the ball hit her in the head. It was terrible when it occurred, but she is now my girlfriend. So all is good. Just make sure to apologize to her. Someone said,
My very concussed girlfriend.
someone said 2029, married to her with 2 kids, placing that bet now. That's possible, but
That's a
probably
little too
not.
soon.
Yeah, he ran away.
Yeah.
You ran away.
He ran away
didn't
and then did this
apologize.
weird Taco Bell lie that doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
you also-
You lied to your mom.
I think what's
actually.
most important is that your mom doesn't respect you anymore.
I went through the drive-thru and I got jalapenos and I put them all over my eyes and I came back.
It's like, you don't even know how to eat Taco Bell? Give me your license. You can't drive.
She's like, hon, jalapenos are an extra 49 cents, and we have them at home. You don't know how to use your money anymore. You lose your car privileges. You lose your car privileges.
Not that we have
my
jalapenos
God.
at home.
I got hit in the face with a tennis ball once by my best friend, and I watched it happen. We were trying to collect the tennis balls after playing, and so he hit it back toward me, and I just watched, and I was like, oh shit, it's coming right from my face, and the teeth hit me right in the mouth.
No.
Yeah.
You don't make it through school without getting just
yeah.
rocked.
I was walking, hey UCLA, it was an awful day. I had a really hot chai latte in my hand and a Frisbee hit me so big in the... And when I tell you, I was so upset. I went, who the f*** are you two little children boys playing Frisbee while we all have schoolwork? I was stressed. I was mad. My chai latte went flying.
Sure.
Did it hit the chai latte or
It
did
hit my face, and I just...
I think the impact was probably enough that you're like in shock. You
I was like,
dropped the.
oh, we're just like hanging out? I was like, it's not a Saturday, you dumb two f***s. It's a Tuesday, and we all have school. I was so pissed.
Getting hit by a Frisbee is rough.
That's hard. Would you mind? Where? What was it, like eyebrow or like what was?
Like right.
Like through flat?
Like
No, it was like right here.
I like to think that you were yelling and then you started crying. You were like, how dare you?
No, it started crying and I was like, I'm fine, it's okay. And then I started walking and I was talking to them. I left them and I was still talking to them. Going, who are you?
Do you realize that's those kids like stand by me moment? They're gonna meet up 20 years from now and be like, remember when we hit that girl?
That girl looks stressed.
Remember when we ruined her life?
Yeah, before that, you didn't even like theater. And you get hit, and you're just like, and your whole life is different. It's like, just hits your brain just the right way. You're like, I think I'll do Star Kid.
That's so funny. Damn.
God, that's awful.
My friends and I, realizing this is crazy, we used to just throw rocks at each other.
Florida's crazy, huh?
It was Arizona, and there was just like rocks everywhere, and we were bored, so we were just throwing rocks at each other. Like
it's like a Game Boy grows out of the ground.
Pebbles. We're throwing like rocks at each other.
Yeah, when I say again,
and I did get rocked. I got rocked in the fucking forehead by one of these rocks.
You turned out so well for every circumstance in your life. Like, yeah, we hit each other with rocks, so I was homeschooled, they got made fun for dancing, and you're like the most well-adjusted person I've ever met.
Also drowned?
Yeah, I drowned.
Twice.
The elements got me.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah,
just throw
fire,
rocks.
earth,
We just
water.
That's all we had, so we throw rocks at each other.
Thank God kids have the internet now.
Whew.
Actually, yeah.
That was loaded. We throw different kinds of rocks now.
Wow.
Gary Johnson, get on up here.
We throw upvotes at each
Yeah,
other
back
now.
to Reddit.
Yeah.
All right, our next story comes from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my daughter that life isn't high school, and if it was, she would be the loser now?
Ooh. That
Calling
sounds like
your
one
daughter
of
a
those,
loser
God.
is rough.
Guys,
That's
it's your mouth.
rough.
It's your mouth.
sounds like
Okay.
one of those tough love conversations that you're like, this will set them straight, and you're like, you're gonna give them a complex.
Okay. My daughter is 24, Kelly.
Get it fixed.
And my younger daughter is 23, Sarah. They both had very different high school experiences. Kelly was very social and in different sports. Sarah was very academic and had a small group of friends.
I'm so sorry. Can you go back to which one's which again?
So Kelly is the 24-year-old daughter. Sarah is the 23-year-old daughter.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Okay. Kelly was the one who was popular and very social and did different sports in high school. Kelly got a sports scholarship for college, but soon dropped out of college after she failed multiple classes. She basically partied and did her sport and nothing else. Sarah went on to finish her degree and is doing well in life. Kelly has a jealousy issue, and I have talked with her before about it. She is never happy when Sarah has an accomplishment. Today, Sarah told us that she is going on a cruise for her vacation this year. Kelly always wanted to go on a cruise and couldn't afford it with her waiter job. In the car, she blew up saying that Sarah was a loser in high school, so it isn't fair that she has all this now. She went on for a bit when I had enough. I told her that life isn't like high school, and if it was,
God,
she
how
was
do
the
I
loser
escape
now.
this place?
This started an argument, and she called me a bitch.
Yeah, it
Well,
feels like everybody's kind of wrong.
denial is a river in Egypt.
I don't know
Your
their
daughter is a
dynamic,
loser now.
and I know, you should never call your kid something
should
like that
never
because it
do
really could stick
that.
with them. But at the same time, if you see them like not doing what they even wanted with their life and, putting down their sibling for, doing all the quote unquote right things, like, it's like you have to snap out of this complex. Like, no matter how much you love someone, sometimes there is this aspect of like, hey, snap out of it. Like, I don't know what the right way to do it is.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's almost
not
like
that.
telling someone who's having a lot of anxiety to calm down, and you're like, how much is this helping?
Yeah.
It's also the context of a parent.
Yeah.
Because I'm like a friend. If you had a friend and your friend was like, yeah, well, you're the
right.
you're the loser now. It's like that's a different context. A parent calling their child a loser.
but it was the other child calling that other child a loser too.
Yeah, she was doing it.
It's not necessarily an eye for eye thing, and I don't know what it's like to be a parent. And like, again, I've had some conversations that have stuck with me, you know, from parents, and you know, I know my sister does. I feel like a lot of people do, and I still feel like overall my parents did a pretty damn good job. So one of those things can really stick with you. But if someone is really like in total burnout mode and they're calling someone else a loser, it's like, oh, is this what the thing is? Is this what's holding you back? Is that you still think you deserve these other things without working for it? Well, then here's the reality. Like,
she does need a reality check.
Yes.
Right? Because she's sitting there going like, well, she doesn't deserve a good life because she wasn't cool in high school.
Saying
like,
she's the loser now because she's a waiter is wrong.
Yeah.
That is not cool. But it's like...
Because it's like, I don't think that's fair to say she's a loser. She's a loser because of how she's treating her sister.
That's what I think
she's not a loser.
Was trying to say.
But to say you're a loser now because of your job and your living situation isn't cool.
Yeah.
No,
but
that
we don't
part's
have that context. She didn't say why she's saying.
We don't know why.
She's saying, I told her that if life isn't like life isn't like high school, and if it was, she was the loser now.
I mean, that still could be because of her attitude, being like, I'm mad when people get good things.
I don't know. But it's definitely wild logic the sister is using of like, it's like you're 24 and you're still in high school. Like it's been over 6 years. Like,
you're in denial.
Move on.
Yeah.
But the verdict was not the asshole.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's also tough. I'm not a parent either. So it's like I'm thinking of this from my perspective where I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about people I know who are like this.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking more from a peer situation where I'm like, would I call them a loser? Yeah. But I'm like, it feels different from like when you're saying it to someone your own age. But if like you have a kid and you call your kid a loser,
there's
that's
like inherently
rough.
From the big jump, there's a power dynamic with your parents and there's like a want for approval. I think like, you calling me a loser versus like my parents, there is a level of like, oh, I let him down. And as my friend, you're just like identifying me acting like a loser rather than like your parent being like, you lose. Like that's rough.
Yeah, I'm thinking, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only difference I see, because I agree with you 100%. The only difference I see is specifically because she was saying, my sister doesn't deserve these things because no one liked her in high school. Meanwhile, the sister like did all these steps to earn the things that she has, and that's never a guarantee, but like the fact that she is putting down her sister saying she does not deserve these things is what would maybe, I'm not a parent, but would maybe make me go like, okay, like let's lock in.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Loser's not the right word.
Yeah, I think it's the how hard she's going on her daughter is not necessarily my problem. Like, I think she could say a lot of things in my eyes that I wouldn't have a problem with, like being like, hey, your attitude is embarrassing. Your jealousy is embarrassing. Like, the fact that you think you deserve something in life because of your high school experience is entitled and embarrassing.
Peaking in high school is
you are acting pathetic right now. Like, all those things. But just calling someone a loser for their life is just that's so deep.
That's gonna stuck with her.
Like, it's in some of those ways that I'm like, as we go back to the earlier thing, I'm like, what result are you gonna get from that?
Yeah.
Is that gonna just make it worse?
Yeah.
Like, is she gonna hate her life even more?
Yep.
Because what you want is for her to like wake up
The
and
last
not
thing you want is your mom
think
to
this
call you
way
a
and not
loser
treat your
because
sister
you peak in high
horribly.
school.
But
then again, she was bullying her little sister because she wasn't hot in high school and nobody likes her. Ah, baby girl, therapy. But I kind of understand where mom was coming from, but I also still think that calling your daughter a loser because she's bullying her little sister, that shit is gonna stuck with her for the rest of her life. And it's going to traumatize her and literally stuck in her subconscious for the rest of her life. The things that parents say to their children, sometimes not realizing that that child is going to be traumatized forever, is sad. So I understand where she was coming from, but I still think that she was wrong for saying it the way she did. Hey boy, therapy. She's gonna need therapy for real, for real.
Maybe it did work. I don't know. Several comments go back and forth with like, is it not the asshole or is it everyone sucks
soft
here?
asshole.
The big deciding factor is that Kelly is a 24-year-old adult, but she is still a daughter.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm getting hung up on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, in most situations that I can think of in my personal life, this wouldn't be like a problem as much. But you know, it's the parent-child
it's the dynamic,
one that I don't know.
I would never talk to my cats like that.
No. Oh, well, I do.
Yeah.
How did you get their number?
Your cats.
Yeah, it's just so.
Just
I
always
was a
one
little
step
bit of a
ahead.
goof back in the day. I'm kind of bringing it back for the school episode.
Someone said, not the asshole. Kelly is obviously behaving like a complete brat, and I can only imagine how frustrated you must be. But I can guarantee that Kelly is going to remember her mother calling her a loser for the rest of her life. That's the sort of thing you just don't forget. My siblings can call me a loser, and it's a water off a duck's back. Let my mom or dad say that, and I would be devastated. Some things just hit differently coming from a parent.
It's so real.
Yeah.
That's just,
My mom takes a deep breath at a weird time, and it hits a different way.
Sure.
Like, it's just family.
And already, Kelly, what she's saying is awful. We know that Kelly is so insecure about herself in life.
Yeah.
Continuing that comment, there was probably a more constructive way for you to respond to Kelly. If I were you, I would definitely sit her down and have a conversation. Something expressing how you don't view her as a loser, but you worry about the way she views herself and the overt jealousy/resentment she has towards her sister. Remind her that if she's so unhappy with her life, it's on her to fix it. And hating on her sister isn't going to solve anything. It's cheesy, but tell her that resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Mainly, though, you just want to convey that you don't consider her a loser. Someone else said, everyone sucks here. I 100% agree with what you told your daughter, but you missed a huge opportunity to ask her what her plans are to improve her life today. It was a perfect opportunity to push her towards college/trade/business ownership. We live in a time where college is not the only path to success. Even though your daughter is an adult, as a parent, I hope you're pushing her to find a path that will allow her to fulfill her goals. Kelly obviously is the asshole for her jealousy, being stuck in high school and calling you a bitch. I agree with that.
I would agree. It's also one of those things where, like, we get the luxury of reading it in the future, you know.
Yeah.
That was not the right thing to call her. That was not the right way to do it. Yes, you should sit her down now. But, like, in that moment, like, letting it build up, like, the kettle just starts to whistle a little bit. And you're just like, no, my sister's a loser. Doesn't deserve. That's that moment of just like, hey, guess what? I'm angry now. And it's a bummer because I'm sure she probably would want to take it back and
I feel like it's a caveat that we never really cover on this show of, like, calling someone an asshole doesn't mean that I'm like, you're a bad person. I'm like, oh, you're the asshole in this situation. But that just kind of means like, oh, like...
It's kind of like you have the right of way.
It's
like a little bit like, oh, you're being an asshole. Your morals and who you are at your core is asshole. That's not what we're saying when we say, am I the asshole? You're just being like, am I the one that did the mistake here? Because like if you give, there's, am I the devil? And then we're like, okay, we're saying that you're a bad person. But then we're with like, am I the asshole? We are kind of just being like, yeah, maybe don't do that again.
Move.
There's so many situations where we've deemed someone the asshole where I'm like, but I don't think you're a bad person by any means.
No.
I don't even think what you did is necessarily a bad thing.
I think like the saying of, am I the asshole in this situation?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, yes,
That Reddit
you
name was
are.
taken.
If someone was wearing the hat in this scene, it's you.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone said, not the asshole. While it's never a good call to call your child a loser, you were using the word she used for her sister and in a conditional manner, so I'll give that a pass. I think it's probably closer to the truth that Sarah was never a loser. She was just playing a different game. She did what she was interested in, had close friends, and probably never wanted to be popular. Research has shown that siblings intentionally differentiate themselves from each other. I had 5 siblings, and we were all very different. My closest brother, only 14 months older, was on the chess club in high school. I could never beat him at home, so I never joined. In this case, since Kelly was older and liked sports, Sarah could never be as good as Kelly in sports, so she chose to focus on classwork. Kelly was a favorite with the coaches, and Sarah with the teachers. That's really fascinating.
Yeah, no, maybe it's like early competitive vibes where there's like only 2 of you and you're kind of like stepping into your first steps of like being like originality, and you're like, I remember when my brother played guitar, I played piano. And when I picked up the guitar, it was like, no, this doesn't make sense. You can't play that too. And I thought that, he thought that, we all thought that. It was just like, no, we
Interesting.
have our separate things.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know why.
That's interesting. I also feel like another thing I'd like to add is in this world today that we live in where everything is bullshit, I think it's like no 24-year-old is a loser, like for what they're doing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just so hard. Like, I'm in my 30s and I'm like, it's okay if even in your 30s you haven't figured it out because it's just so fucking hard to find those paths nowadays that it's why she's a loser is because she's being so toxic. Yeah. But
I think they're like it was in a different Reddit stories that I watched with y'all. I think it was like restaurant stories, but it was like Tommy brought up the point, or maybe it was Chance. It was like they're career waiters. Like it's not a loser thing to be a waiter. Like my sister, like dropped out of school for a while, like worked as a waiter, and then like came back to school to finish her degree. Now has her master's degree, but was like working as a waiter for a lot of that time, and like. It's a very viable way to do things. And now with the job market, we should be so lucky to be able to be a waiter, like if you don't have a job. So like that is not the loser thing. It's her putting her sister down based off of a high school status, which is already, to borrow your word, bullshit.
And holding on to high school is embarrassing at a certain age. Like it gets embarrassing. It's like you gotta move on from that.
Yeah.
Or you'll be the next carrot boy.
Yeah.
Boom.
And you don't
we're
want to do
back.
that.
And we're
We're back. Okay, our next story. Another today I messed up.
These are relatable to me more than any of the other categories.
Well, because you mess up all the time.
You. Not the,
I got booed out of a dance circle. I get to say whatever.
And you can.
Am I the asshole for saying my friend messes up when she really does all the time?
I'm telling the truth.
You walk towards that Frisbee.
You walked into it. Today I messed up by accidentally revealing my Reddit to one of my high school students. That's rough. That's rough. You cannot reveal that you're a Redditor. Embarrassing. During my second year at my current school, I, a 25-year-old man, was teaching a cover lesson. Normally, during a cover lesson, I'm a lot more relaxed since the work is usually simple and the kids know it's just trying to fill the hour. I got chatting with a couple of students about Reddit and talked about a post I'd made, which I thought was a fairly ambiguous and buried, and totally safe for work anyway. The students I was talking to were two lads, both around 14 or 15, and both pretty nice kids, who I have a good relationship with. Little did I know, one of them would go all super sleuth and track down the post. It must have taken him ages since the post was at least 4 months old at this point, and my username contained nothing related to anything I could be identified by. A couple of days later, I see one of the lads on the corridor, and he says, "What would you do if you were a girl for a day, sir?" At first, I have no idea what he's talking about, but then his smirk helps the horror melt into my brain. A day or two previous, I had rather immaturely answered that question on Ask Reddit with, "Finger blast myself into oblivion."
Oh my
After a mad
God.
dash across the school to the staff room, which is the only place in the school that I get signal, my Reddit account was no more.
Dude.
So he was talking about a post he'd made on his Reddit account.
Yeah.
They went and found his Reddit account where you can not only see the posts you made, but all the
See all
replies,
this
all the replies you do to everything else. And he had answered the question, what would you do if you were a woman for a day? And he said, finger blast himself into oblivion. This is a teacher of teenage students.
That's a huge mistake.
I don't want to laugh.
I wanna, you can laugh, it's
I'm not
laughable.
laughing back here.
Art did do a good job with the set. You're right, we're looking at it.
Finger blast.
Into oblivion. What in the name of oblivion is that? God, I would finger blast myself to Morrowind. Sorry, nerds out there. When he said, like, yeah, little did I know this 15-year-old would be super sleuth, buddy, we live in a different age.
I can't imagine going to school in this day and age with digital footprints being that big where you could find your teacher in a second. And you could find anything they've ever done in a second. Like, could you imagine if we were teachers?
Oh, God.
They'd be able
Every
to
day.
find the most cringe shit of me.
Can't.
Yeah.
What?
I can't.
You can't. Like, it's just like, it is wild to live in a world where everything's online, so you could just find your teacher or your therapist, or like, you could find anybody out there and be like, this is what you posted back then.
I almost feel like, though, it's so much for us.
But
It's
there's
so
nothing.
much that we're kind of invulnerable. Like, we can't be harmed because we've embarrassed ourselves in every kind of way.
No, you're right.
Here's what I think is embarrassing about this. over what we do.
What part of this is embarrassing, Shane?
Is that it was anonymous.
Yeah, and then
He had anonymously
Yeah.
answered this question.
Finger
He
pass himself into
didn't
oblivion.
say this publicly. He said this in private.
Yeah.
And then they found like that in the privacy of his home by himself, he
That is
wrote this.
exactly the point,
And
yeah.
that's what's rough. It's different than if they found a video of him hanging out with his friends and he said that.
And he
to
was
them.
like,
It's
I don't know, when was 9/11? And it was like, he was on camera, he knew.
Let's do a
He
realistic
did not know
one.
this
No
was
one would do
public.
that.
Yeah, exactly. But like this is I can't get over the finger pass
It's a very funny answer.
for your teacher to say.
But like,
Yeah.
what do you do now? Because even though he's like, oh, I deleted the account, it's like, okay, well, the kid knows. Almost guarantee you he screenshotted it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, that's why I think we've talked about this before on episodes where we're like, gosh, are there HRs at schools? Because like it's just there's like a walking HR violation. Like that one woman who found out that those boys were like watching her.
oh my God, yeah.
And she was like in the bathtub. Like it's just, it's weird lines.
I don't know how teachers can really have
You
social
call the
media.
superintendent.
How do you do that?
Like,
How do you get on, like how do you honestly get on a dating app? Like
Yeah.
even if you like just anything online, like how do you put yourself out there in a
know.
vulnerable way at all?
I think it's a
know.
matter of like keeping those boundaries, you know, and it's hard too because like I'm sure if you see your students every day, it's almost like seeing a coworker every day in a weird way, but it's not. So I was watching like the most recent Reddit stories that came out at the time of filming this, and there was the one with the teacher that was like, yeah, it turns out my husband's been cheating with this other person and multiple other people. He likes redheads, and now I have to tell all my students that like the man I love and have been gushing about, you know, why aren't I talking about him anymore? Why aren't his pictures up? And I have to tell them, I'm like, yeah, and that's awful, but like maybe you shouldn't have any part of your personal life with your students in the first place.
Yeah.
It's got to be a hard
Yeah.
line to walk.
It's a tough job.
Yeah.
I had a lot of actor teachers, like
Well,
substitute
acting coaches.
No, but I just mean like I was in LA, like a lot of my math teachers were like also actors. And like I remember like our one teacher was like our science teacher, like we saw an episode of like CSI with her on there.
I was gonna
and we
say, like, a
just
procedural.
laughed at her so hard. Like let her,
Yeah.
like we were like, there's Mrs. Blah 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 in the episode of CSI. Like we were like,
Well, when
we
you're
just
a
thought
kid,
it was
it's
so
also
silly.
when you're a kid, it's weird to see like your authority figures being human.
Yes, it's like that
It's,
Mean
like,
Girls
shocking.
quote where it's like seeing a teacher outside is like seeing a dog on its hind legs. Where it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Like, wait, you do things?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's weird.
I remember seeing a martial arts teacher, because I took a karate for like most of my youth. I remember seeing one of those teachers at Blockbuster, and I was just like, my brain was like fried. I was like, I don't, what
You're
is
not in
going
your
on here?
gi.
Yeah. I think she actually was. I think she's coming from martial arts. So
Well,
she
then
wa-
very easy to sponsor.
Like, why
was
aren't
like-
you renting a kung fu movie?
Yeah. I was like, this doesn't make sense.
Our final story comes from Today I Messed Up. Again. Today I messed up by telling my kid to throat punch his bully at school.
I mean, I
Just,
would
like,
do the
stumble out of your
same.
mouth.
No,
Like, did you,
it takes
did
too
you
much.
trip and
That's
say?
good
Like,
parenting right there.
Actual up happened yesterday at the dinner table after school. After effects of my up have me currently at the ER getting my son checked out for anaphylactic shock. Yesterday,
He stuffed a shrimp down his throat.
Yeah. Yesterday, my
Oh.
kid came home and was obviously upset. So I asked him what was wrong. He's 8, so he still talks to me about this stuff. He proceeds to tell me that at lunch, another kid in his class is bullying him about his peanut allergy, saying that he's faking his allergy and that he's going to wipe some peanut butter on him to prove that he is faking. My kid says to him that he isn't faking and that he could die just from touching peanut butter. Another kid said he didn't care and that he wanted him to die anyway. At this point, my kid said that he told the teacher and the lunchroom monitor, who both know about this allergy, and they were able to intervene yesterday. I had a long talk with my kid about doing the right thing and telling the teacher and not letting this other kid make him lash out. Then we talked about the hard part. Now, I'm sure I'm going to generate some hate with some people here with what I told him next, and that's fine. We are allowed to have differing opinions, but I'm not apologizing to anyone for teaching my kid to stand up and defend himself.
Hell yeah.
After we talked about doing the right thing and doing everything you can to avoid a bad situation, I told him that sometimes you have to do the wrong thing to protect yourself, and that should always be the absolute last resort. When he asked what I meant, I told him that, kid, as long as the bully is only taunting him with words, then he should always walk away. But if he ever did try to put peanut butter on you, then you hit him as hard as you can with the side of your hand in the throat, kind of like a throat chop. Then you stop unless the bully keeps trying. Fast forward to this very afternoon, and I get a call from the principal of the school saying that my son assaulted another student and needed to be picked up. I asked what happened, and of course, they won't talk about it over the phone, but I smiled a little bit because I already knew. I get to school and I see my kid sitting in the office, tears streaming down his face. So I walk in and the principal tries talking to me, but I blow right past her and ask my kid what happened. He says the bully had peanut butter on his fingers and he was threatening to wipe it on his face. Then my kid said that he did what I told him to do and hit the kid in the throat because he wiped peanut butter on his arm. I looked at his arm that was pretty swollen up and asked him if he was having trouble breathing. Kid said he was fine, just a little shaky. At this point, the principal interrupts
No, wait,
with,
that's actually crazy. Excuse me. That kid was told, confirmed by teacher, hey, no, this kid is actually allergic to peanuts. If you rub peanut butter on this child, you could send him to the hospital, potentially kill him. And that psychopath kid and his friend was like, nah, I don't believe that. I want to rub peanut butter on this kid who's allergic. Bitch! Throat punch is not enough, in my personal opinion, because that's literally that's attempt to murder someone. Like, what are we doing? What kind of parents don't tell their kids that some people are deadly allergic to peanut butter? This shit can kill. This shit can kill adults. And this kid is just being a psychopath. Throat punch is not enough. I would have taught my girl how to do a whole, I don't know, bro, some fucking judo shit, some anime karate fucking shit. Cause that kid doesn't understand. I hope that the throat punch is enough. I hope that the throat punch is. I am doing 0 damage on this thing, by the way. This person is doing 95% of the damage. I am doing absolutely nothing of value. It's quite sad.
her, Mr. So-and-so, we can't just have kids hitting other children just because they had a little peanut butter wiped on them. Kids do this kind of thing. We're going to have to suspend him for a few days.
Excuse
Hello, and welcome
me?
to Smosh Reads Reddit.
We're not talking about just a little bit of peanut. His arm was swollen. And peanut butter allergy is serious. You're gonna punish the... Oh, hell no. See, now I might have catch a case. Because ain't no fucking way you're gonna punish my kid for standing up to themselves against a bully who, I am sorry, once again, is putting his life in danger because of some psychopathic behavior that he believes that peanut butter won't kill him. I hate teachers like that. I hate teachers like that. Please put this shit into, like, they need to fucking think. This is insane. What the hell? I have a friend who's allergic to peanut butter. And I could never even be like, hey, I just want to see, like, come on. Come on. Even when I was young, I was never this fucking stupid. Oh, Lord. I want to buy damage. I want to buy damage, bitch. I want to be able to damage an Eidolon. Because these numbers are sad. Oh, shit. I think I fucked that thing up.
Throat because he wiped peanut butter on his arm. I looked at his arm that was pretty swollen up and asked him if he was having trouble breathing. Kid said he was fine, just a little shaky. At this point, the principal interrupts with her, Mr. So-and-so, we can't just have kids hitting other children just because they had a little peanut butter wiped on them. Kids do this kind of thing. We're going to have to suspend him for a few days. It's obvious to me that principal is clueless about the peanut allergy, so I cut her off and asked my kid if he told the bully to stop before he hit the other kid. He said, yes, I yelled at him several times that I'm allergic to peanut peanut butter and told him to stop, and he just kept acting like he was going to wipe it on me. Now the principal has a shocked look on her face. I asked to see the video from the cafeteria, and sure as shit, my kid can be seen and heard screaming and trying to back away from his bully.
Wow.
At the point where it looks like the bully grabs my kid's arm, my kid yells at the top of his little lungs, "I told you to stop." Then he grabs the bully by the arm, pulls him towards himself, and executes the best clothesline I've ever seen anyone do and floors this kid. Then my kid sits down and starts crying in the middle of the cafeteria. At this point, I told the principal that if my kid isn't allowed back at school tomorrow, I was consulting with a lawyer about the attempted murder of my son. I also said that assuming he didn't have any other ill effects from this, I would be fine not pressing charges against the school and the bully, since it looks like he may have already learned his lesson. Since I didn't get a response, and it's been about a half an hour since the peanut butter was wiped on my kid's arm, I picked him up and left to take him to the ER to get checked out. About 10 minutes ago, I got a call from the school board superintendent saying that the school board has decided to let my kid come back to school tomorrow. Edit number 1, kid has a clean bill of health from the hospital. Swelling is starting to go down after some epinephrine. Edit number 2, kid got cookies and cream ice cream. Edit number 3, I have been invited to a meeting with the school board Thursday afternoon. We'll update afterwards. Did the principal and them just not review the footage? I guess they're not thinking to do that.
So you haven't been to public school, Shane?
I guess that's true. Well, I went to elementary school and stuff, but wow, like just to like call him in and be like, yeah, and then he asked for the footage, then they watch it, and then the principal's like, oh.
They do like a football sidelines playback.
Yes, they do the 30 for 30.
There you can see the kid.
And then we saw the best clothesline we've ever seen in our life. And we said this.
Holy moly, you got an arm on that kid.
a scout for the NFL was like, your kid's the real deal. Here's the next linebacker.
Holy.
The height difference was like, and you're like, that's Heisman right there.
I mean.
This is loaded.
I mean, hey, the kid tried to murder him.
Yeah, that is, people talk about peanut allergies like, yeah, it's serious, be careful. But like, if someone's doing that, that is attempted murder. And it doesn't matter if you're 8 years old or not, like kids can really hurt other kids.
Totally.
If the teachers weren't doing anything about it, if he was screaming at the top of his lungs, like, you know, violence is a last resort, and I maybe wouldn't have personally been like, yeah, just punch his throat, that one specific spot that's kind of hard to reach. Like, that's a specific way to be like, this is the one move you know, but like.
Oh my God. It's like when Hamilton tells his kid, go do challenge him to a duel.
Ooh,
and then he challenges him to a duel, and there's, spoiler alert, if you have
Hamilton spoilers.
If you haven't seen the show or history.
Sorry, you were saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, violence is not the answer generally, but like that is defending your life.
Right.
It's
a kid did say like, a kid basically threatened his life.
Literally.
Oh, I forgot about the kid that said, I want to kill you.
Yeah.
And he also told the kid, like, if you wipe it on me, I'm going to die. And he's like, nuh-uh. And it's like, it doesn't matter at that point. It's like, if you release the arrow from the bow and arrow straight at my brain, I'm going to die. Nuh-uh. Like, doesn't matter. Yeah. You've got to.
Another kid said he didn't care and that he wanted him to die anyways.
Oh my God! If I hear
that stage,
you see, I'm in the corner. A frisbee comes flying out the door, hits that kid right in the face, and I'm like,
because what he brought up all the things before. He's like, you got to talk, you got to find all the ways not to have this happen.
Scream, find an adult.
Because in life, like I'm not a parent, but as a parent, I feel like you're setting your kid up for like how life works. And it's like in life, you can't just resort to violence, or else you will end up in prison, or like just sued, or just horrible situations. Life is unfair, and you have to play your cards right. And he's like, here's all these cards, and once your hand is out, and then they're coming at you with peanut butter.
Yeah.
The last move is the throat chop.
Do you think you tell your kid, just for the sake of conversation, do you think you tell your kid to run away or run to a teacher?
That's what he said first, though.
He said that.
That's what he said
if you can get away,
use your words,
but if you
run
can't,
away.
if you can't get a teacher there.
You absolutely can't. If you're in this situation, you got to do this. And
I'm not being like, he should have done that. I'm like, how much, like, is it, this is why I can't even imagine parenting, is like, do you like instill fight or flight? Like, what is better?
I instill
fight
my kids. My kids are going to fight
like,
them
it's
motherfuckers.
So layered, and like,
some people only understand the language of violence.
There's situations where both are, right? Like, that's what's complicated.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just like with kids, like, you deal with situations that you just hope you don't deal with as much as an adult, but, like, kids are vicious. Like,
and it is good to, like, show your kid that you could stand up for yourself. I think it's just, like, a scary scary territory to get into.
It is, because there isn't necessarily a right answer. And I think when it comes to consequences, fight usually has a lot more. Like, no one's going to be like, well, he proved he was the stronger kid. You did it. Like, there's always going to be something that comes with it. But when it comes to protecting your life or the lives of someone you know, like, and it's just, yeah.
It's tough. It's a tough reality.
An Eidolon short.
Comments, 10 out of 10
That's
response.
it?
Your kid's
Just
life was
one?
legit in danger. That's the only way to defend himself after screaming and demanding to be left alone.
Yeah, he could have died.
No hate here. Personally, I would be proud of my son and probably reward him for defeating himself. Personally, God, this kid is bullying me at school, and he's just looking in the mirror.
Time to defeat my last enemy, myself.
Personally, I would be proud of my son and probably reward him for defending himself. Someone said, teacher here, I'm missing the part where you f***ed up. OP left a comment saying, honestly, I'm proud of him. I just don't know how to tell him without glorifying the fact that it had to come down to violence.
Yeah.
Not that I disagree with what he did. I just don't want that to be the point of this whole thing.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And it's
well
like,
said.
you don't want to like teach like that's how you solve things, because all the worst people we know, like, that's their core belief, right? Is like, if I come into a roadblock, I hit people. It's like,
or for your early processing brain to feel like it stopped when I did this. So I will do this when I ever feel that way. Where it's like, you have to remember, that kid's got to learn, or everyone's got to learn that there's like, that was the last, like.
Right.
I think that's the way to do it. Like, you're not glorifying that you did it. It's just like, hey, I want to reaffirm that you did the right thing at that point because you tried everything else first. And I'm like, you know, my parents put me in karate as a kid so that I could learn how to defend myself. And that was kind of the point where it's like, hey, if you ever had to, you at least know in your mind that you maybe can and have a better shot at that than just being like, well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But it's...
For sure, for sure. This is like one of those, it should be rare that it's like, it should come down to like, you're in a corner and they are grabbing you and they have peanut butter.
I like that the teacher piped up in there and was like, I don't see a problem.
Someone replied to OP saying, you could phrase it something like, I saw the video footage of what happened. You were really brave, stood up to the bully, and tried to resolve things peacefully. You only resorted to hitting him when it was absolutely necessary, and I'm proud of you for showing such restraint while you were scared. Put the emphasis on the behavioral pattern of restraint rather than the actual fighting part. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I'd say praise him for being like, you hit him, and then you stopped.
Yeah.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you stop as soon as the danger is gone.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe don't sit down and cry after. You got to hit a pose of some kind.
Yeah.
Just like...
You got to hit a taunt.
Pose.
You got to be like,
JoJo pose.
you surely don't think you can defeat me.
Oh,
Round 2 goes
That's
to
so
Benjamin.
Round 2.
Voice dance.
And then you got to be like, carrot boy.
That's hip hop.
And then you take the peanut butter and you go,
I'm not allergic.
I'll see you in hell, motherfucker. Which one of us breathes again first?
The kids on the ground just like, whoa.
yeah, mother.
Okay. Update.
Oh,
Update.
boy.
2 days later. Just left the meeting, which wasn't with the school board, as I was led to believe on the phone. It was with the principal and a legal representative from the school board. I had a lawyer with me prior to this meeting, and we discussed what I wanted out of this meeting. My main concerns were making sure that there was a procedure in place to keep allergens away from my child, ensuring that this child has no ability to assault my child again. I also wanted to know how it was that the principal wasn't informed or aware of my child's allergy prior to trying to tell me that he was going to be suspended. Lawyers talked legal stuff for a little bit while I listened and the principal listened. Eventually, my turn to talk came, and I simply explained points 1 and 2 above. I also asked why the principal didn't take time to assess the whole situation. The explanation I got was that she was told by the monitor that it was almond butter, not peanut butter, by the monitor, so she really didn't look further into it, which I can understand her point, but it doesn't make things any better from my perspective. So, cut and dry stuff first. The bully child has been moved to a different school. Unfortunately, I don't have any legal recourse to find out which school he has been moved to, and frankly, don't care. Cafeteria monitor has been fired. I didn't hear this at the meeting, but my son's teacher called last night after school and told me. I asked why, and I was told that she was distracted by her phone when all of the commotion started, which explains why this was allowed to progress in the first place.
Brother.
Based on the recommendation of a friend, thanks AX, and many of you via private message, I requested and was accommodated with with an allergy-free table at our school, and I'm being told every other school in the district will be implementing one as well, where children with known allergies will eat lunch at, and anyone who eats with them will have their lunches inspected by a teacher and a monitor to ensure no allergens are present. Now the weird stuff. The kid probably did wipe almond butter on my son. The kid's parents found out through a mutual friend where we lived and showed up at my house last night.
What
the
the
bully kid was
fuck?
very apologetic to me and asked if he could apologize to my son, which I said yes, of course, to. I invited parents and son.
I thought the fucking parents decided to come and be like, how dare you do that to my kid? Because, oh, hell nah. Your kid attempted to murder my kid, bitch. We gotta talk. But nah, okay, that's good.
Into the living room, and this child started crying and said he didn't mean to hurt my son. My son started crying as well and said he didn't want to hit him, and he apologized as well. Then the parents asked bully child to explain what happened. So apparently this kid likes peanut butter and almond butter, and has almond butter on a sandwich and a little pack of peanut butter in his lunch for crackers. Bully child thought it would be funny to continue the tormenting from the previous day and said something about putting peanut butter on my son and put a little bit on his fingers to make him think it was peanut butter. Then he wiped them off afterwards and got some of the almond butter from his sandwich, and that's what was on his hands when he grabbed my son's arms. I can only guess that there was a little peanut residue left on the bully's hands when he grabbed my son, which explains the subdued swelling reaction. I asked the kid if he knew what a peanut allergy actually does to a person, which to the other parents' credit, they had actually made him read WebMD about it, and he explained the whole inability to breathe and some other things his mind grasped onto. So I took the opportunity to show this young man the EpiPen needle. We have one that we've had to use previously just for show and tell purposes, that you have to stick a person with it in an anaphylactic shock scenario. Then I gave him the trainer unit and showed him where it goes and how to press the button. Yes, I told him it was the trainer unit, but I really thought hard about not telling him. I ultimately decided against that because that wouldn't make me any better than the bully kid in front of me. When the button activated, I think he jumped about 15 feet in the air and he was obviously scared. Parents apologized again, as did the bully kid. I told all of them I was satisfied that a lesson was learned here and I wouldn't be pursuing any additional charges against the kid or his parents. Yeah, I know you can roast me for it with downvotes. As the parents and bully kid are leaving, my son runs right past us and gives the bully a hug and tells him that he hopes he isn't in too much trouble.
This is so sweet.
I was asked to sign a non-disclosure agreement, which I of course declined. I want my options open to me in case something like this happens again. Until then, I'm letting this die. Well,
A non-disclosure
I think,
agreement.
I think once you have that, pressing charges, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I don't, this is a personal opinion, but in our country, like, the desire to sue, I think only has made things worse often.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's justified, but most of the time it's like, what are you doing?
I've only seen situations that make sense. There was one recently where like an aunt like broke her arm because of like a 10-year-old nephew and is suing the 10-year-old nephew, and everyone's like, that's awful. But the point was the insurance or the payments were so much that like because they had insurance, she had to sue so that insurance would pay her and not the family. Like, but
if you're in desperate need of money because of a situation that was caused, I guess. But like in this situation, I don't think. But I mean, this is best case scenario. I got to say, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Because typically you'd expect a bully to not have parents who are down for teaching a lesson. Usually it's like, oh, and we're gonna find out why you're a bully.
Yeah.
But no, I would feel like my head goes to, oh shit, the parents.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
Like that's what's
So
always
they
so
found
scary.
my house and showed up. I'm like, that's not what I thought. Because he also said now the weird stuff. Every part of this, he's been like, I know you guys are going to be mad at me, but I taught my son self-defense. And everyone's like, yeah. And then he's like, you know, hate me if you want, downvote me, but I'm not going to sue the nice family. I'm like, what do you think? Like, I think people
I know, it's
are
like,
gonna
now
like
the
it.
weird stuff. They came over and the bully learned a lesson.
They hugged, and I thought it was kind of
and
weird.
everything worked out. It's like, that's weird to
We don't
you?
hug in my family.
Probably just them showing up, but.
Here's what I'm going to end this episode with. That ended very sweet. Summer games, not going to end that way.
That's the truth.
It's going to end with drama.
The superintendent from that last story didn't even show up to that meeting. I'm going to be showing up and making sure y'all meet with some drama.
Hell yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. Check out Summer Games on the Pit and Games channels. It's going for another week. You got to keep watching. All right. We'll see you next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday if it's your birthday.
Hello and
Well,
welcome to Smosh Reads Reddit Stories.
Damn. What an episode. What an episode that was. A lot happened. A lot happened. Woo! Cha! Bum ba bum ba ba da da dum ba dum bum. Bum ba bum ba ba da da dum ba dum bum. Ba 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 bum. Wait, I'm gonna put that shit here, and then I'm gonna put like. There. Period. Damien good. What? Okay. Wait. We have bro, there's so much happening here. I probably need a format on this beast. Where was it? All right, I need to find it. What time is it? Ooh, it's 3 a.m. Let's see.
That sounds so damn good.
The country?
No, fool, Georgia. My husband doesn't know that I know what he's up to.
Be better good.
Diabolical.
And based on what you said in the beginning of the episode, I think that she doesn't know what she doesn't know. Or what she thinks she knows.
Sean, I'm proud of you. Because
I
didn't remember a fucking thing that he read out.
To be fair, we heard it twice, maybe thrice.
I still don't remember it.
It's like, I'm a dude dressed as a dude disguised as another dude.
It's insane that a lot of that movie exists.
Oh.
And I feel like all the commentary I've seen on that movie is that
they also
it's
can't
fucked up,
believe
but
it
we're
exists.
also okay with this particular instance.
I fucking love that movie.
Shit. Okay, I mean, if y'all are cool with it.
Oh.
All right.
You people. What do you mean by you people? What do you mean by you?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Goodness
I have to watch that
gracious.
movie.
Oh God. Is that the one with Simple Jack was in that shit? Right?
Yes,
Yes.
dude. That movie is
I cannot believe.
that's probably the last of the era of that era.
I don't know why, but I
comedy.
love those type of movies, bro. The more offensive, the better. For me.
Those are crazy.
All right. Story goes as this. My 33 female husband, 34 male, and I had our first baby in June of last year. My husband's aunt gifted our son a lovely chunky knitted blanket. The blanket is so soft, and I have made multiple comments about how I would like to find a full-size blanket just like it, because it is so cozy, and I'm kind of jealous of my baby. Well, this past weekend, my husband snuck off to the store, and he refused to tell me where he was going and why. But later, I found a plastic bag with the logo of a local crafting store. That evening, dear husband stated that he would like to have an hour of alone time every night after our son goes to sleep.
He's cheating on her with the local seamstress.
Gasp.
Doubt it.
God damn it. I don't think so. I hope
Doubt
not.
it.
We need negative stories. I don't know how to react to positive
Jesus
ones.
Christ. Wait for the next one, all right? I sandwiched them. Fuck.
Nice. Okay.
He stressed that he would not like to be disturbed, but if I needed him, then I could call/text him. I agreed to this because we are both adjusting to have a very little me time since the birth of our son. Last night, during his alone time, our son started crying. I checked the baby monitor and saw that he had simply lost his pacifier and was going back to sleep. However, the baby monitor also shows part of our son's room, not just his crib. In a corner of his room, I saw my husband sitting on the floor with a bunch of chunky yarn in front of him. I turned the volume up and heard that he was watching a YouTube video on how to finger knit.
Did we do this one?
What?
Did we do this one?
I've never heard this.
I've never
unless
heard
y'all
it.
did it on like a
That's
Tuesdays
so
or
cute.
something.
Oh, maybe.
I've never-
All right. Have it be known, commenters. I think
if
we've
we
heard
did
this
do
one.
it, Josh has heard it.
We've also done like 300 plus store episodes, so I don't
Yeah,
fucking know
yeah.
anymore.
It could be a similar one.
Maybe.
I guess.
This sweet man is making me a blanket. He absolutely loves surprising me, but is terrible at keeping secrets. I just know that he is going to slip up and accidentally mention something about the blanket at some point. I plan on acting clueless so that I will still be surprised when he gives it to me. I just love him so much, and I'm so delighted that he's learning a new skill so I can have a custom blanket.
Oh yeah.
And for relevant comments, oh my god, the title makes this sound like it could have been something else, but it's so cute. Also, why do men seem to always forget about the baby monitor? And then OOP require
Can't even
OOP
remember that they have AirPod or what is it? What's the thing that always fucks people up? iPads.
iPads.
Oh yeah. Always their search
Thank
or,
God for dumb
or
men.
messages.
One of the other commenter said, because he isn't being deceptive, if anything, he has allowed her to know that he isn't up to anything by being in the view of the baby monitor. He's being very transparent about this surprise gift, and I love this for OP. It is something I will steal and do for my partner when we have kids. To which OOP responded, so he just came home from work and mentioned his alone time again. To keep up the facade, I asked him what he would be doing during the time, and he said, just working on some stuff. Since he's so terrible at keeping surprises, he always tells me, I have something planned, but I can't tell you what this is. And then when we do this back and forth where I ask about it and he refuses to tell me, so for the sake of his surprise to me, I will keep occasionally asking him what he's up to during his alone time. And then there's an update.
It's got to be a happy one, right?
It is.
There's no way this turns, right?
I remember this one, and it is.
And so you probably have read it then.
I'm like 99% sure we've done it, but we'll keep trekking on.
Yeah.
Was it
All
done
right.
without me? I really have no recollection of this.
I have
at
no
all.
recollection of
I'm on
this
the
shit
edge of my
either.
seat, brother.
Is it
All
really
right.
a blanket? What could it be?
The update. My sweet husband broke. He kept on mentioning that he was working on a surprise for me. I would occasionally ask what this mysterious project was, and he would get a cheeky smile and saying, hee hee, I can't tell you. That eventually
In that
evolved.
voice.
I doubt he said it like that.
I can't. What's the Gen Z term again, Sean? Keying?
Key keying? But I think that's
Keying?
just talking, right?
Oh, whatever.
That's
that
a
eventually
profit
evolved into
taker,
him repeatedly
bitch.
telling me that keeping the surprise was really hard and he wanted to just tell me. I kept saying,
What are we doing
"No,
here?
You've kept it a surprise for this long. You can keep going." But one day after dinner, he decided he couldn't keep it in anymore. He showed it to me, and it was only about 1/4 done, but it was lovely. The yarn was really soft and was my favorite color, and I could tell he had taken his time because of the consistency of all the loops. Even unfinished, it was perfect. He told me that he kept moving it around to different hiding spots, but since our house is very small, it was only a matter of time before I accidentally found it. He said he had run out of yarn and asked if I wanted to pick out another color to add to it. I said yes, and we made a little date out of it. We grabbed lunch and then we walked around the craft store before I picked out a complementary color to the one he chose. He hasn't had
very
much time to
confused.
work on it in the last few days, but he assured me it will be finished by my birthday. I'll post a picture of the blanket when it's finished. For now, I am wildly impressed with how long he kept it a secret, and I'm so excited to have my first ever handmade blanket.
Boring. I've heard this one. Bring me another.
You piece of shit, white man.
I really do wonder when you would have done this. It must have been when I wasn't here because I don't think I remember this.
Did
at
you
all.
do it alone, Josh? Did you do it through one of the bonus stories? Because I don't remember.
Maybe.
Shit. Watch, it was me who fucking read it.
And then we'll supercut it to you reading it to yourself.
Yeah, side by side. Plug it.
You know who would know is Midscore, our go-to
Yes.
goats.
I should
And the
really
entire
check. I
comment
should really
section.
check those logs, but I'm too lazy.
Do we have access to those logs?
It's public.
Oh,
We've
Okay.
blocked you from having access to it, Sean.
yeah. I mean,
just
that
you.
makes sense.
Just you.
I'm a danger to
We
society.
would never have to. Actually, you just never look.
All right. Well, now let's get into drama since that's what Josh wants. All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, last story of the day. This one is titled, I ruined my parents' relationship over reading mail.
See, Josh, you shouldn't be proud of me because I thought the last story was going to be this story.
Listen, I'm proud of you because I didn't recall anything. So you at least picked up 5%?
I picked up on a title, and I thought it was going to be that one.
Yeah, okay.
This one can't recall what I said like 50 minutes earlier, but can recall a story we probably done like 3 years ago.
Hey, it's a skill.
I have different memory, okay?
You know what? I'm the same way, brother. Actually, my memory is just straight up ass.
Plus, I edit everything, so I hear it at least twice.
True.
And by that point, I've locked it into long-term memory, not short-term.
All right. Story goes as this. I, 24 female, don't want to say what I do for work, but let's just say it's a type of job that includes a lot of written letters from clients that are supposed to be confidential and only for my eyes. I'm fresh out of college and living with my parents so I can finish paying off for school. My work letters, of course, go to my parents' address since they live miles away from a post office, and driving to a P.O. box is a huge pain. The issue started with my father. Ever since high school, when I received mail, my dad would open it. Whenever I received Christmas/birthday
illegal.
cards,
That is illegal.
that's actually a crime.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Illegal.
Not the case we usually use it at, but
It's a
Or
federal
actually,
offense.
something is actually illegal
actually illegal.
in the inferior law, aka any law that's
The
not the
court
shown.
system.
Yeah.
Whenever I received Christmas/birthday cards in the mail with money in them, my dad would hand me the card and insist he'll keep the money safe for me until I demanded he hand it over. And I will say, I
He
gotta call
sounds
out
like a gambling addict or something.
gotta
like
say, I
that.
gotta call out
Yeah.
my parents for this one. Where the fuck are all my Christmas card money? I feel like I give that shit to you. Where's it at for safekeeping? I need it now.
Wasn't your mom a patron? So you're getting it back slowly.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. I don't see her name anymore. She canceled that
on a
shit.
payment plan.
Mom, give my shit back. What the fuck?
She paid it back. That's why she canceled it. She's like, okay, it's been a year.
Hell
that's all
no,
the-
bro. You probably paid for like what 2 months, Mom. You better give my shit back. Pay for my tires because I just spent $1,000 for that.
My
shit.
favorite thing is John having conversations with his mom over the podcast.
For real. Yeah, she listens. She listens every week. Give my shit back, Mom. Any package I would order for myself, he would open and hand to me. Sometimes the products were used by him as well. The final straw was when he received my acceptance letter to my dream college, and instead of waiting for me to come home to open it, he opened it himself and called me while I was at work to congratulate me.
That's so fucked up.
What the
You're just
fuck?
stealing joy from your child.
Yeah.
The way I'd be buying
Literally.
like so many sex toys just to like creep him out.
Same.
Things I wouldn't even use just to be like give him an uncomfortable experience opening my mail. You know what I mean? Just ordering the weirdest shit from the internet just so you live animals maybe. I don't
Poop
know.
knives.
Poop. The poop. What was that website? Not a sponsor, but that website that delivers poop.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah, that one.
I've spoken to my mother about how much this makes me feel uncomfortable, and she told me she'd speak to my father about it, to which he would apologize and not do it for a week before doing it again the next week.
Oh, man.
I'd also spoken to my dad about the confidentiality of the mail I would be receiving now that I'm working, and he says he understands, but it all came crashing down a few weeks ago.
I'd be like, bitch, I will call the police.
I also wonder what kind of job requires handwritten letters. That's interesting.
Law?
Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like she can
Notaries?
also be legally in trouble if, some information has been shared with others when they weren't supposed to. So I can understand why she's pissed off.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Just
like,
all of this, even if it was
Yeah.
spam mail, I'd be like, why are you opening
Yeah,
my
stop ordering
shit?
Yeah. I want that factor meal discount, okay?
Hey, yo. Use
so
code
mad
50
right now.
Wiki. My God, for your first order. While I was working, my dad came into my room and handed me open envelopes from my clients and even tried to have a conversation about it with me, but I just
Hell
ignored
no.
him until he got the hint and left. After work, I yelled at him for violating client confidentiality, to which he got defensive and said that I live in his house and any mail sent to his house would be
No.
read by him.
This isn't a fucking jail cell. Like, what are you talking about?
I feel like this is now where I call the police. Right?
Yep.
Yes. He's literally breaking the law.
That is actually
Yep.
insane.
And potentially getting you in trouble by your employer and get you fired.
Yes.
Furious, that next week I thought I would take my revenge on my father by going to the mailbox and reading his mail.
Good.
But what I found was what ended my relationship with him. He has been buying sex toys, guys.
I sent a bomb to myself in the mail.
What was that one sex toy that we did an ad for? Who knows? I forget.
Ooh.
Oh,
Some kind of crazy vibrator.
yeah. The one where she had to take a few hours to
Where she
recover.
saw Jesus.
Yeah. Oh my God. I forgot what that shit was called.
Damn.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
better.
I-
They're not paying us anymore.
I had found credit card statements on jewelry and restaurants that were too fancy for my dad to go alone, and I don't remember the last time my dad took my mom on a date nor bought her any jewelry. I also found a letter addressed to my dad from a woman who stated how tired she was for hiding this relationship for so long and how she's so
Got his
desperate
ass.
for his letters
Wow.
to reach her.
What? Dummy. He's reading your mail while he's fucking doing this shit. Oh my God.
Also,
What
who-
did I say? Stupid men always getting caught.
Yeah.
Stupid mail.
No, I said what I said. I said what I said. I gotta go play Marvel Rivals. Fuck up.
When my dad noticed the mailbox was empty, my dad ran back in the house as white as a what was it? As white as a
As
ghost. They put-
Josh, I get it.
It's funny because they wrote as white as a host in his the Reddit post. So our host is Josh. So.
I am a host.
Yes, you are. He walked into the kitchen to see me and my mom in the kitchen reading his mail. Before the fighting could start, my mom asked me to leave the house. So I drove to my aunt's who lived 45 minutes away and explained everything. I came back after 2 days when my dad's stuff was gone. My mom told me my dad's living in a hotel and she will be in contact with a divorce attorney.
Well
Oh,
deserved.
yes.
Turns out my dad has been having an affair with a family friend and we're hiding it through letters to leave no digital footprint.
Wow.
My dad ended up showing my mom the stash of letters he had, and she took photos of each and every single letter
Oh,
before she asked him
baby.
to leave. My mom
What a
is doing all
beast.
the right things.
10 out of 10, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Also,
love
wild to
hear
be like,
that.
I don't want a digital footprint. I'm going to keep all of these letters.
Fucking idiot. I feel at fault because I at first wanted to be petty with my dad, but it unraveled into this huge event and made me think, oh, wonder he's been looking through my shit. He was giving himself away.
Huge W. You shouldn't feel bad at all.
Yeah.
Your mom is living her best life now.
Well,
Yep.
maybe not yet, but
Maybe
after
not
the
yet, but
divorce.
eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe later. Damn, I didn't cut that.
No.
I feel
No,
like
we did.
I feel like I shattered my mom's world since I can hear her cry every night about it since the incident. Edit/update. Thank you all so much. I wrote this all out last night, drunk off my mind, and I never expected this much kindness from strangers. Wow, Reddit. I'll go ahead and answer a few questions here and then give an update. 1. Was my dad using the money from the gifts to buy stuff for his mistress? I'm 50-50 on this answer, and I received cards when I was young with money, and it was the same routine. Aunts and uncles would leave $100 per card, and my dad always gave them to me when I was younger. As I got older, obviously the money reduced to $20 to $40. I do believe my dad would give me back half my money in those cards back, which would make sense as to how he was able to make such huge expenses on his mistress. I need to collect proper evidence, so I plan on calling my aunts and uncles and other relatives who would send me money. The mistress would send letters addressed as a business
I
or a
did
credit
lose
card company.
everything.
If you ask me, they were doing the most. When my mom would check the
Not
mail,
like I did
she would see
anything.
the letters that were addressed to my dad as bills or some crazy BS and never opened them because she doesn't
I
handle the
just don't
bills.
understand what the fuck we were doing. Nothing was happening. I have no idea what they were doing, but nothing was happening. No mission, nothing. So I'm very confused. But I am sad that I lost the Toroid shit, though. I wanted those. But what the fuck was even that? Like, there was no communication. Last mission result, non-existent. Because I actually did wanted to do the thermal stuff. I need the mods.
A lot of packages were sent by the mistress as well, which is why he went through my packages, and I don't want to imagine what kind of crap she was mailing him. And now to the update. Like I said before, it's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks since it happened. I've been doing my best to comfort my mother while she deals with all the legal business and my dad's constant appeals to my mom to apologize and begged her for forgiveness. I've been here to listen to her and she keeps spiraling between wanting to forgive him and cursing him to hell. Curse him to hell, please.
Yes.
I told her my own personal opinion, which was to never take back a cheater. She did
Agreed.
basically everything for him, and she shouldn't see it as her not being enough for him. That's his fault for not appreciating her. Talk your shit, girl.
Hell yeah.
The mistress also was a married woman. My mom reached out to her husband, sending him the letters she had taken photos of. We even had a long phone call with him about what was going on.
Wow.
He initiated the divorce, and the mistress is now angry at my father for not being more careful. Maybe y'all shouldn't be fucking cheating.
Yeah,
idiots.
maybe,
What the
maybe don't
fuck?
be a fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit, right?
I'm mad at
Damn.
you for my contributing to this cheating.
You trifling ass motherfuckers. The mistress's ex-husband, who I'll call Henry, has been a best friend of my mom's throughout the legal cases. I hear the mistress is still reaching out to forgive him, which
I think I need to read on the thermal shit because there's no. I'm annoyed. How does that shit work? The man is recurring, blah blah blah. A flame must seal to manufacture by placing coolant canister obtained from defeating arachnoids into the glowing, blah blah blah. Look at event. Town manufacturer become active on Orvalis periodically appearing as a notification on the navigation console. Okay. And then find the coolant arachnoid. He head to the Temple of Prophet Aya on Orvalis, where the exploder orb is a company arachnoid, including coolant in the room. Okay. Where is that? Wait, Temple Fabrication? Awaken Dig Side, Reflector Control, Temple of Prophet. It's the Temple of Prophet, I think.
I honestly think is very funny since my dad is doing the same thing. She was financially dependent on Henry, and my dad isn't making enough at his job to support the lifestyle she wants. Yesterday, Henry asked my mom to come out to lunch with him. They've been sad shut-ins for the past few days, and they agreed to go and get some fresh air. I encouraged my mom to do such and to call me if my dad or the mistress decide to show face when they went, just so I could pick her up. My dad hasn't apologized to me at all about reading my mail. In fact, he's called me and left me voicemails telling me that this whole situation was my fault, then going and crying saying he regrets everything and he hopes he can still be my dad. I honestly don't know what to do with him right now other than ignore him. I don't know if there will be another update, but I will if something major happens. Again, thank you so much for the supportive comments, and I hope some of what I said clears things up for you all.
Fuck that dad and the mistress. Those people are the worst fucking people. First of all, he tormented you as a child, stealing your money up into your adulthood, where he would just open any mail that you got and read it without, you being there. Like, he sounds like a shit dad from day one.
Yeah.
And he's a shit partner. So you're better off without him, for sure.
Just a shit person all around,
Yeah.
seems like.
And the mistress, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, mistress. I love that they are not loving each other right now. I'm loving that they're both pissed off.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just like, oh, y'all are both unhappy. I love these.
Like a lot of people
And that makes me happy.
Yeah, that makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, I hope you feel zero guilt. Because
Don't feel no guilt,
what you
baby
did
girl.
at the end of the day is just reveal the truth. And
Okay.
that's a
Look at the
good thing.
temperature.
I
Look
mean,
for the
it does
glowing
bring
orange lava
pain
like
in the
fissure
short term.
from the ground.
But like in the
Yeah.
long term, now your mom has a chance to, not be with a partner that is actively, being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So she can either enjoy life, single, or can find someone that truly appreciates her for her. I hope she doesn't put any of the blame on herself. I hope she gets past that phase of, of dealing with the grief of losing this relationship. But yeah, I mean, life should be better for both of you without this piece of shit. And yeah, I just think just the audacity of this man reading all the mail,
Wild.
knowing when he has some sensitive shit in the mail as well. Maybe that's why he was reading all of it.
That's where I'm getting. That's what I'm trying to think, because he doesn't want to get caught.
Yeah, but if it has other people's names on it, obviously it's not gonna be fucking your mistress talking to.
The other thing was like he was doing it since childhood, so which I don't think he was like cheating on her since childhood. So I think it's just something he does. But wild of him to continue to draw attention to the mail when he is receiving mail from his mistress.
The way he was discussing her like cases with her,
Like, hello?
is fucking nuts.
No.
That's crazy. Get the fuck out of
To
here.
call and be like, "Congrats, you got into your dream
college, bitch." Like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Like,
wait.
I don't
What
think
the
I
fuck?
have yet. Yeah. That's fucking bullshit.
There's one comment that I did like, and then Josh, if you want to close it off, you'd like. No Bus 5200 commented, well, basically OP saying like, "Oh, I feel bad because I just wanted to be petty with my dad, but I ended up, ruining their relationship." To which this commenter, yeah, sorry, fuck, my mind is crazy right now. Nope, your dad is the guilty party here. In the U.S., it is illegal to open other people's mail. So there you go, guys. Like, that's a
Most
confirmation.
places.
It's unethical to read, let alone discuss confidential information, especially when it's not even your job. Finally, your dad was cheating on your mom and clearly not giving her the attention and respect she deserves. He made the mess. You simply tripped over it.
100%.
Yep.
John, this story was definitely anger-inducing enough. It gets my stamp of approval.
Wow.
Nice.
The good
I like that
old
stamp.
white thumbs up.
Oh no, he had a stamps, mails.
Stamp, mail.
Oh.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I would have lived a
Brain.
happier life if I never knew that.
Josh, you probably could have done a better job delivering it.
Yeah.
No, it was perfect because y'all got to laugh and I didn't have to know the pain of knowing what happened.
I was torn between using a delivery pun as well, John. So I'm glad you picked it up.
I got you, brother. I got
That's
you.
the fracture
And someone
seal.
enjoys it.
Nice. We got a
This is one of the
fracture.
amazing Underbaki
John,
segment
that's why I
of the
started making
week.
those skits like on my fucking personal, and people are just
Where?
commenting like, "Sean must hate this."
I'm not gonna lie, I liked and watched the first one, and then I was like, I guess the rest are not for me.
I know. All right. I guess it's time to move on to the amazing Underbaki segment. And this one's going to be a short segment, Wikimaniacs, and it's going to be a Would You Rather. So, you know the deal. We got some options to pick from, and hopefully no one gets roasted too heavily for their choices. And that's what Alex said. All right. So, question number 1. Would you rather make a fire post on Reddit but then never see it take off? Or have Elon Musk own every social media platform?
First one.
Definitely the
Definitely
first
one.
one. Definitely.
Duh.
The story of my life. What the fuck? Nothing I ever post fucking ever goes by.
To say, you know how
I'm
much
used
shit
to
we
this
posted before this podcast that did not take off?
Yeah.
I'm comfortable living in that world where Elon Musk just owns Twitter.
Man, blue sky, blue sky, blue sky.
I honestly, I started using Blue Sky as like, fuck Elon. And now I actually
I like
use
it.
it
I
every
like
day.
Blue
As
Sky.
soon as the election happened, I was like, well, I can't use this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not fully, but also I'm just not on there enough to fully form it. But I don't have enough, like a ton of sports stuff on there. But it's
Yeah.
slowly happening.
Well, a lot of like reporters, journalists are slowly making their way over. So it's going to
Yeah.
take some time. But there, I
It
mean,
will
I've
take
noticed
some
some big
time.
names moving over recently. So
Shout out Mina Kimes. She's on that thing a lot.
hell yeah.
Also, late round quarterback. Another
Oh
good
hell yeah,
fantasy
Mina
podcast.
Kimes, Charger supporter. Shout out to her.
For some reason, I thought she was a Seahawks fan.
No, she covers the Chargers a lot, so I'm like,
Oh,
I'll fuck
okay.
with that heavy. Awesome. All right, next question. Would you rather never celebrate any holiday ever again, or constantly get the flu for every holiday? Both for me.
They sound like the same thing, right?
Yeah, because you're not really
Not
celebrating.
really
you're sick.
celebrating if
'Cause
you're
you're
dying
sick.
with the flu and bad.
I honestly rather just get sick. I think that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I live in
love it.
Texas. Nobody cares about sickness here anymore. So, yeah, I don't think they'd care if I had the flu.
Yeah.
Kind of
I
like
mean,
a peanut allergy. It doesn't exist.
I want to say 90%. Now that I have like nieces and nephews, I get sick anyway during the
That's
holiday
true.
at some point. So
Them damn
Yeah.
kids, bro. I don't celebrate shit. I'm always sick, so don't matter either.
Jesus.
All right. So last question is: would you rather get a botched hair transplant or get a botched nose job?
Probably hair.
I go with the hair because at least I can
'cause
wear a
there's just
hat.
beanies.
Yeah. Plus, you can get it redone.
Botched nose, bro. I'd be fucking wearing a face mask all the time.
I mean, I guess you technically could get your nose redone as well, but then I gotta imagine there's only so many.
If
you fuck up bad enough, I don't know if there's fixing.
And plus, I need to breathe. What the fuck?
I have broken my nose before.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, I just never got it corrected, so it's a little bit weird.
But
But
that Owen Wilson hotness, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think my nose is a defining feature on my face.
Wow, Josh, you're so
Now that you
handsome.
mention it,
Wow.
it's all I can see.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, shit.
fuck.
All right. Well, that is it, Wikimaniacs. This is, again, the last Monday Reddit readings episode for the year. But like Josh announced earlier, we are going to have 12 days of mid-score starting the December 20th until the holiday seasons. But before we close it off, boys, anything you'd like to add? Comments, reviews,
I would.
memos? Adam.
Reddit on wikishop.com. Reddit on wikishop.com. You can get your Reddit on Ricky merch. You want to be a chill dude, just go ahead and buy some of that. Or
It's a
chill
really chill
guy.
podcast.
I ruined
Just a
it.
chill guy.
Just a chill guy.
What?
Some of those
Alright.
memes of it's like, I'm just a chill guy, and then it's pretty fucked up.
I feel like that's all of them.
Oh, all of them? Okay, maybe.
Or at least a good portion I've seen, like, I do blah, 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 extremely fucked up, just so people know I'm a pretty chill guy.
But just a chill guy.
what?
Maybe. I've seen 50-50, I think. Some that I'm
Yeah,
like,
I think that's
okay.
fair. 50-50 is probably my
Yeah,
issue.
But final note, I just want to thank everyone for listening this past year.
Yes.
We got, as we're recording this.
Hit them with that Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah. I don't know if John has all the stats, but I will just say our numbers skyrocketed this year.
It was in the 70s, I think, for new listeners.
Yeah, which
Hold
is
on.
crazy.
I can.
And that's just on Spotify. Who knows with Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, to be honest,
YouTube.
I don't listen to podcasts on Spotify.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I flip between YouTube and Spotify, so it's
Yeah.
50-50.
I should, because I feel like people have their podcast stuff and they're wrapped, and I'm like, that's fun. I should do that.
It is fun. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone for listening this year. If you just discovered us, if you are
Day
an
one.
older listener now, we appreciate you all the same. It's been awesome to have John come on full time this year. Fingers crossed for next year for Sean.
Help me.
We can't afford him.
He's too expensive.
No, I'm
I should be on
the same price as
Dante.
John, maybe less.
I will say, I will say, like with all those stats, and we're just going on like the overall analytics that we had in Spotify. So this year alone, guys, it's crazy. Like you over like 3 million listens.
Ooh,
That's-
shit.
That's crazy.
Crazy. You're telling me
That's nuts.
3 million times, we've been heard. You're seeing in different countries too, like over like 100 plus countries. There's only like 180-ish countries in the world. You're telling me like you've heard our dumbasses in those in that much amount of countries, and like over 7,000 fans. We were their number one podcast.
Well,
That's fucking
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
And that's
sick.
not including the people who also listens to us. So appreciate everyone, and like all-time analytics that we have here pulling up. Right now, we're sitting at about 107,000 listeners total.
Amazing.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Did I freeze?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We'll
But you
keep
still look
going, though.
handsome. Yeah, we keep going. But like what Josh's saying, thank you, everyone. Like I would never have dreamed this number. In Spotify alone, who knows what we have in Apple Podcasts and all that. Who knows YouTube and all that. So appreciate
Yeah.
everyone for rocking with us.
Oh,
And
what is that?
2025 is we're gonna be rocking it. We're gonna be rocking it, people.
We're manifesting those 90 million subscribers.
90 million. I'm asking for 177 billion subscribers. Are you fucking
There's not
kidding
that many
me?
people in the world,
I know.
John. We are going to be.
Bots exist.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, we might get there then. But yeah, just appreciate everyone for listening. We love making this show, and we love that you love listening to the show.
Thank you for everything.
All right, Okay, Sean. You know what? You have the last word, my guy.
Okay,
Go
all
ahead.
right.
You have
Well,
the floor.
yes.
Close it off. Close it off for the year, brother.
I don't have all the stats in front of me, and I'm not gonna lie, I missed half of what John said because my shit just stopped.
Make it up. Make it up as you go. Make it up as you go.
Well,
You got this.
we're in over 100 countries. We've had a 70+ increase in listeners, and that's just amazing because I feel like, you know, I don't know. It just feels surreal that we are part of something that is a lot of people's favorite, you know? To be in the top 5 for a lot of people is wild. To be number 1 for 7,000 people is fucking insane. So I just want to thank everybody that's ever listened to the show, whether it's just one episode, if it's just this one, or you've listened since day one. I am eternally grateful for you guys. You guys have helped all 3 of us more than you can imagine. You've helped our families more than you can imagine. So I hope you keep listening, even if I said fuck you, or even if you have a peanut allergy. I hope you enjoy the show.
Oh,
I will say, if this is your first episode listening, you didn't hear that blanket story before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate everyone. And here's to a good 2025 for us.
Yeah, pay us
Oh,
more
yeah.
so
We
Sean
can
can
leave
join
now,
us full
right?
time because people be asking the live
Love
stream,
that.
where is Sean? He's working. Corporate has him on a chokehold right now.
We're doing these
Hey.
live streams so that we can get them out of there.
Yes, we're working double so that way Sean can join us full time.
I'm working late.
Because we're
'Cause I'm a
podcasters.
singer.
Wow.
Sean needs a job here.
Yo, also, fuck Barry. He did embarrass her at the end of the
Yeah.
day. What a piece of shit.
Fuck that guy.
Who's Barry?
Her boy.
Never mind.
ex.
Close it out.
Her
It's
ex.
fine.
That's it. Thank you guys for
We don't have time to catch John up on that.
Bye, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Later.
Get therapy.
ooh. All right. At least I got a little bit of something out of this one. Some solo total read, blah blah blah. A diluted termia. What else? Anything? Venom's teeth. Apparently, I did not have that. That's a new mod. Love to see it. But that's not the mod that I wanted. I wanted the other mod. But it's fine, I guess. Oh. Ah! Yes! Okay, never mind. I'm happy. I got it. Amalgam serration and amalgam shotgun barrage. Okay. So those are part of the mods that I wanted to have that I did not. Where are they? Oh wait, I didn't get the one that I wanted. No, me sad then. Me sadden. Wait. So I wanted. Oh, I'm so tired. I think I'm just gonna stop playing for now and go to bed. But amalgam serration. Yeah, that's the one that I wanted and didn't get it. I'm saddened. Oh, I wanted the amalgam serration. And that's not even the one that I got. How sad is that? How sad is that? Damn. I got 2 different amalgam instead. Young blood. Ba-da-da-bum-ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Nah, yeah. Hunter munition. Chance to apply. Oh. Thinking on me. Na, 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 na. Wait, what the? I'm so confused now. Confirm. Oh, okay. Go fight the fake Eidolon for those. The fake Eidolon? What are you talking about? Also, I'm so tired. Why you always have to come when I want to go sleep? You should have been here hours ago, Asir. Hours ago. Because I'm trying to get a bunch of mods that I don't have. Because I want to be a powerful beast. So I've been working on getting better mods. What is a wait? But online on the wiki it says amalgam organ shatters. Acquisition. This mod can be acquired by accumulating at least 50 points during the recurring Thermia fracture event. They say nothing about the Hopo list. I'm trying to get a bunch of very intense mods. Because yeah. I'm trying to get a bunch of mods that I don't have. Come from the Hopo list. I've collected them all. All the amalgams. Amalgam. Are we talking about the same? Because, like, those are the one that I'm talking about. Those amalgam. So I have the amalgam serration, shotgun, Javluck magazine warp, and amalgam argonac. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know that I had these two. But the one specifically that I want. Wait, so I have the amalgam serration. Is that the one? No, it's the amalgam organ shatter. Yeah, it's the amalgam organ shatter that I do not have. And that's also the one that I want. Also, since you're here, I am trying to get this thing here. And I'm scared that I won't have the time before the night wave resets. So I need you to help me reach it. I need to free one captured Solaris using a Cranum crown. I need to kill the Prophet Taker. And I need to complete 2 Void Armageddon mission, and I have no clue what those are. It's rough out here. Oh, and I need 30 Eidolon shards. 30. Mind you, I can't even fucking kill an Eidolon by myself because I do 0.05 damage on that damn thing. Because I do not have the mods to do the kind of damage required to kill an Eidolon. I am so tired. Why you always have to come so late? Ah, for the love of God. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Don't give a fuck. Da-na-na-na. And I got this young boy. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, oops, wait, I think I need to fix my sound. Okay, no, it's fine. Goodbye, for you. Oh, yeah.
What's up, big head?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Do you see all the needs that I have? I have a lot of needs. Hello. That's it. Are you still here? You are quiet at the moment.
Yo.
Hi.
Yeah, I was watching your stream. What is it you want to do first?
I don't know. Can you be my platinum sugar daddy?
Hell no. What the fuck? I'm nobody's sugar daddy.
Platinum, I
Nah,
see.
you right. But shit, you gotta remember, I'm a whole dude. Them two words, me and them two words don't mix.
Okay. At the end of the day, I need platinum because I changed my name and I didn't know you would take away all the platinum that I had.
What that got to do with me?
I'm asking.
Girl.
I need platinum. I'm tired of being poor.
Well, okay. So you got to treat it like a job. Then you got to go out and work for it. Go to the trade chat, trade you some shit.
Oh,
I
I
don't.
can't. I hate having to trade. Trading
So
is
I guess you think that
boring.
everybody just supposed to hand everything over to you.
Yes.
Guess because you think you pretty, you supposed to get away with that, right?
Yes.
Hell no. Figure that out.
You know I'm gonna find someone, right?
That's cool. Well, you just find somebody. Let them be the sucker. The fuck?
You know you
That's
don't have
like
to be a
a
sucker.
chick
You could just
telling
be my
me.
friend.
I can't. Now that's the proper way to ask for it.
Like I need a friend. I need platinum so that I
And
can have a better
that's
life.
correct. Now that's the proper way to ask for it. Say, can you please help me or some shit like that. Don't say some I need a sugar daddy because that's gonna immediately tell a nigga no. What? No. The fuck?
Well, I'm trying to be what's the word? Honest.
Right. So that honesty just puts you in a fucked up position, right?
No, not that deep.
Cause yeah, it is. Cause you just told exactly what your mind went to. I want a sugar daddy. Fuck no.
I would very much like to have a sugar daddy. Yes, I don't want to work.
That's cool with me. You can find somebody else to go be a sugar daddy. Fuck no.
That's beside the point though. So anyway, I need a lot of mods that I don't have. And a lot of these mods are annoying to farm for, but I need them because as long as I don't have these mods, I cannot do
You'll be
anything.
in a there's a way around having amalgam organ shatter, and it's actually a better route, but it depends on how you're building. You can use melee elementalist, I think it is. The regular elementalist mod, for those who don't know, because everybody always runs to the galvanize, and galvanize is not always the answer. The regular melee elementalist gives the same additive as what amalgam organ shatter gives. So you can use that in its place in your builds.
I have
Which that's what everybody's using for heavy attacks anyways, is that unless you just need the status chance, which most heavy attacks force proc shit, so you don't need it.
I have the galvanized elementalist, the rifle elementalist, the melee elementalist, the pistol elementalist, the shotgun elementalist.
Right. So if you have melee element that tongue tied, shut up. I ain't using it on you. But the melee elementalist you can use in its place. I can even show you how to build it to do it. It's not hard.
Okay, but that's beside the point. That's just one mod of the
I
10
know
billion
you.
mods that I need.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you were frantically hunting that down, you're hunting it down for nothing.
I'm not because I have it. I have the galvanized elementalist and the melee elementalist.
Women, you heard nothing I just said.
But I'm confused why you're talking about something that I
all
already
right.
have.
Because you said you need mods to make you stronger. I'm giving you the other route so that you're not forced to go and get that. We can get that whenever. You can still do because all you're using it for, do you know what that mod is for? It's to make you swing and charge up your heavy attack faster. The beginning animation, it charges that faster. Elementalist does the same thing. Elementalist and Killing Blow. If you know how to build, you use those two.
Okay. But I still want the other mods.
Right. So you can get that. But you're not at a loss for not having it. That's what I'm saying.
I kind of am, though. A little bit.
We finna get banned on YouTube because you about to make me say something to you. What I
Also, I
tell you
need
about that
forma.
whisper?
I need a lot of forma. A lot of forma.
Yeah, I do too. You ain't the only one. I do too.
I need so much forma. Because I ain't got no platinum anymore. And without forma, you can't upgrade your shit. And you can't get the affinity boost or the resource boost. You can get no boost. I need boost.
Your boosters you can get from when Barrel Katir comes. Again, you have to be smart about that. If you sell enough, you can get a 30-day, 60-day, however long you want that booster to last. You can get that to last for forever.
From Barrel Katir. Well,
Yeah, Barrel Katir. But see, you get some people who don't pay attention to the game. They'll go and buy boosters when Barrel Katir comes the next week or so. They'll buy a 30-day or 90-day booster, and you literally can do that yourself.
I'll do that next time it comes if I can't afford it. But I did buy some Prime mods the last time it came because I also need those.
Yeah. See, I had TennoCon and I went, so.
Oh yeah, TennoCon. I miss it. I feel so sad about it.
Yeah, nah, I ain't sad about it. I'm pissed off.
Why?
Because they fucked up my song. That Lamenting Day song that, what's his name? Temple got. They did that song and they fucked it up majorly. They fucked up every song just about because it was the actual DE board that did a lot of it. But nah.
All
Hell
right.
nah.
that does not matter much. So now, what are we gonna do? Because I'm very tired and I want to do some stuff before I go to bed.
Okay, so you pick. This is on your time. We can do whatever
You're
it
the
is you
expert.
want to
You
do.
tell me where to go.
Okay. All right. Let me look at this. I gotta open mine and see what it is you gotta do. Damn,
Everything.
I'm
I gotta
completing
do
shit and I ain't even
everything.
really did shit. Void Armageddon. Is that what you said you didn't know what it was?
I don't, maybe.
Because I know you gotta do the profit taker, you said.
Oh yeah. All the Nightwave shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do
So,
the Void Armageddon, the Profit Taker, Capture Solaris. I need to switch off my weapon to Blast.
so it just says free one capture Solaris using a Granum Crown. Alright, we got that. I can go and do that right now. That ain't nothing hard.
I need Forma. I also need the Torrid Incarnon.
The turret, that weapon's so slept on. Everybody say it's the strongest and this, that, and the fifth.
I
Not
know,
even
but
knowing what the
that's
fuck
why I
the
want
damn
the
thing.
Torrid Incarnon.
It's not the most powerful incarnate. Early game, it'll seem that way.
So from the research that I did, all right,
And
it
the research
says
lied to you. A lot of I know what it says, but the research lied to you. It's powerful, but it's not one of the most powerful incarnates.
I don't know about the most powerful, but what I do know is that the Fenmore, the Felach,
Those two you can just straight up outright buy from
oh, I have them.
what is his name? Yeah.
The Citadel Prime, I don't have it though. I don't even have the base Citadel. But I do have the Fenmore, the Felach, and the Acelta. No, I don't think I have this Acelta. I don't have the Acelta Prime yet. But I do have the Trumna.
All right, come on. You can look at all that later. You said you tired and I ain't got much time, so
Yeah,
let's
well,
do
I'm
this.
waiting for you to. Oh,
Yeah, pay attention.
can I go with Dante? Because I'm probably gonna die.
You can go with whoever. It's you're not actually gonna.
Do
We
anything.
in
I
here to
know
get
you're
the
gonna be doing
Solaris.
all the
Yeah.
work.
No, I didn't say that.
I mean, you know
You're
you
gonna be
will.
going in here to. Ha ha. You're going in. You just put a bad thought in my mind. I can't even. Just find the damn Granum dude.
Whatever. I have a bunch of these little blue thingy.
Yeah, that's what you use to open it. So we're gonna have to search every room until you find him.
And I died! I knew I was gonna die.
All right, it's Steel Path. You don't play Steel Path.
I do play Steel Pad, but I just don't have the fucking gear for it.
You got it. You just don't know what you're doing with the builds. That's what I
You know
tried to
damn
tell
well I
you
don't.
before. I know. I know.
No, I don't have the build to survive the Steel Pad.
You have it because the starting players have it. They just don't know they do. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand the reason why you're giving stats for Warframe. You definitely have it. You just don't know what to do.
All
I'm
right
not talking
then.
down on you. Right. I'm not talking down on you saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you just simply do not know.
It's possible. Either way, I'm dying.
So what you saying is you need to stay around me so I can give you overguard.
Probably. I have a
Granum
sister.
dude,
One of my
Granum
sister
dude,
just came in.
Granum dude,
Oh,
Granum dude, bring
wait,
your
wait, wait,
ass.
wait, 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 wait. I'm coming. All right. So I use the Cranum crown, the exemplar Cranum crown, or the Zenith
Yes.
Cranum crown.
Anyone, it doesn't matter, just free.
All right. So I think we only had to
Abort. Abort.
what?
Abort.
The mission?
Yes.
But are we not gonna lose what we did?
No, because once you complete Nightwave and it shows that you completed it, you can no longer lose it. You automatically keep it.
All right.
Alright. Now you gotta kill enemies with blast damage, so go get a weapon that has blast.
I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Alright, do I have blast? And I got this
Blast
number.
is cold and heat.
Oh, I do actually. Where is it? I have my Atomos. Pretty sure he has blast. Let's see. Yeah, blast. Boom. Period. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it has
It's
blast.
not about quit looking at damage numbers because damage numbers doesn't affect how the weapon performs. It does, but it doesn't. You can
Precision
have the weapon
headshot.
with the lowest.
Stack up to the headshot multiplier. Oh yeah, I forgot that you put me on headshot, even though you know damn well I cannot aim to save my life.
You're gonna have to learn that because if you don't, you deal 0 fucking damage in this game.
You know the issue that I have with aiming is the reason why I haven't really been playing Marvel Rival.
I get that, but
I have an aiming disability, I say.
So you have to train yourself to do that. So like I said, accuracy over speed. If you need to slow down and stop and get your aim on the target, then slow down and stop. No matter how many times you die, you have to train yourself to only aim for the head. Most games you do probably 5 times, 6 times your damage aiming for the head. You play Call of Duty, it takes
Nope.
4 shots to kill a dude. And no, I'm saying
Oh.
if you played a Call of Duty game, it takes 4 shots to kill in the body, 2 in the head. So that's double your damage.
All right, gotta do the void Armageddon.
Okay. Now this one we might have some trouble with.
Why?
Because you have to fight Void Angels, and you, ma'am, I don't think you can
I've done
handle
Void
that.
Angel. What do you mean? I've done it so many times.
Okay, we gonna see.
I'm just gonna go on Dante so I can stop dying.
Okay.
Like I was farming. I was farming Gear or Guy or whatever the fuck her name is the other day.
Gyre.
Gyre. That's how you say it. That's so sad.
Yep.
Well, I was farming her the other day, and yeah.
She's an Iron Maiden, so
I don't know what that
a
means.
gyroscope. An Iron Maiden is a contraption that you get in and it kills you.
Okay.
So under a gyroscope, that's where her name is derived.
Okay. Well, she's gonna be done cooking in one day. Her, Mesa, and Ildrin. Oh, you remind me. I need to feed something to the element real quick.
Okay, it's Corpus. Go ahead and do that. It's Corpus that's at the Armageddon. So You want me to put it on normal, or you still want to run still path?
Still path gives better reward.
Oh shit! No, 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 no! It put me in there. I forgot to rejoin you.
Lol. I'm not even there. You have fun, buddy. I'm feeding the
Yeah,
hydroid
nah.
to my ailment.
It's called abortion.
Abortion? I've never had one. I'm so happy about it.
And I'm glad.
But if I had to, I fucking would, cause I ain't popping no kid.
Now you got me fucked up. You ain't aborting my child. You got me hella
Your
fucked
child, sir. I ain't having kids with nobody.
Yeah, all right. You keep saying that. Then in about 2-3 years, she got her legs spread. Time about my water breaking.
No. Ew. What the fuck? I'm not bringing no. I don't want to have kids.
It's a lot of things that we don't want that just happen. I
Yeah.
didn't want a
And
child.
here's the thing: if you don't do the thing that could potentially lead you to have the things you don't want, then you won't have the
Right,
things you
but
don't want.
be serious. Be serious. Who out here doing that?
Me,
And I don't
I'm a
even want to hear
damn
the
nun.
goddamn lie. You a goddamn lie.
Oh, I had my whole phase. I'm not. I'm in my 30s now. Well, okay, I just turned 30, but still.
God damn, I thought you was older than me.
Excuse me. Wow.
I dead ass thought you were older than I was.
How? You sound like you're 40.
Either didn't. But I thought you were older than me.
I said, how old are you?
I'm not saying.
Why?
I ain't too far from you, but I ain't saying because don't nobody need to know that. You got to remember, you on a public you
Okay,
are
let's say you're
committing
35 because you
public
got a whole
service
kid.
right now.
You have a whole child. So, I must say 35. It was 36. I'm gonna assume that I'm not too far off. And I'm still not having a kid. I believe that mankind should die.
No, don't say that.
That's
Because of the
just what I
sins
said.
of it, that you punishing them for the sins of their fathers. Don't do that.
Oh, please. If the fathers can't stop sinning, then that's on them. All right, let's go. Oh, do I need to get to Okay, no, there you go.
Now, do you have Madara?
Madara, are you talking about like the villain in Naruto?
Not Madara. Madara, the class.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so this angel might be a little bit hard for you to deal with. That's the reason why I was trying to tell you. They're not going to be easy on Steel Path.
I know, but you're there. It's not like I'm doing it by my damn self.
Okay, and chick, my back ain't finna hurt, nigga. I'm not about to carry everything.
Yeah, you cannot say that and then bring me in a steel pad saying you can't carry, because you know you're gonna have to.
Oh, I know I can, but that don't mean I want to.
Well, then that's see, you're gonna have to want it.
Well, it's a lot of things I want that I get told no, right?
Well, it is what it is.
Well, that's how it's gonna work with you then. What the fuck?
What's
Tell
that?
me no all day, every day. They don't want me to just comply. Like hell no.
Oh, it's not about. Oh my god, this dude.
This dude.
Why you always have to make everything so complicated?
Cause it is. I'm a
It doesn't
complicated
have to
person.
be.
I know, right? Because you want it to go your way or no way at all. Oh.
Well, it's either my way. I was going to sleep. I could be in bed right now.
Well, that was on you to choose to play the game. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, you said I'm coming on. I'm gonna help you, baby girl. So I'm like, fine.
I
I'm gonna
just said I was
stay.
getting on. I didn't say a let.
You did.
You can go back and check if you want. I didn't.
You did. You were thinking it.
Nah, I wasn't. Stop trying to be in somebody's mind if you don't know what they're actually thinking. Because the thought I was having is not something that you'd be thinking about.
Probably. That I can agree with you. Oh boy. Oh my god, I forgot that my damn podcast is not playing right now. It's like, why is this game so silent?
Because you did that. That's why I left it to YouTube.
That's loud enough.
You do know that it's over here, right?
Give me a sec, I was fixing my sound. Yeah, I'm here. So what exactly are we doing right now?
Oh shit, it's A, ain't it? It is. Oh damn, they probably over there fucking that thing up. I'm telling you to pay attention to my dumb ass.
Oh, don't ask your unmedicated ADHD fuck up to focus on shit.
Don't say it like that. You said it like it was just so bad.
It is. I need a medication adjustment. My ADHD's been actually fucking me up.
Girl, it's not a problem. Everybody is not perfect.
Okay, so exactly what are we supposed to do again?
We getting ready to lose this. Cause now we gotta go over there to B because it keeps breaking.
So we gotta defend that thing?
Yeah, because they broke it. And then he was up there, what the fuck?
See, you gotta say that first, because I will followed you, not knowing. Hello, Spyro. Not
No,
knowing what the fuck we're supposed to do.
It's on the side of this. Oh, right, because you've never done it, you don't know. Okay. On the side of the screen, the left side, it tells you what reliquary to defend.
What is a
It has
reliquary?
the little things that we was just defending. I don't know what the hell they are. They like machines that's like defense targets. That's it. You go to those, and there's a box that's in the room for the reliquary you're supposed to be defending. You have to go to that box and stand in it until it gives you the resource to make guns around said reliquary.
And keep the drive stable.
So you use the resources you get to build guns around it, and you just defend it, and you move back and forth between A and B. And then on the third one, the Armageddon Void Angel tries to come and he tries to come and destroy the defense target. You have to make it to him before he gets there and kill him.
Okay. I'm gonna pretend I understood everything.
Right. So you see how on the left side of your screen it says incendiary exodamper, and it tells you which one, A or B, to go to.
Sorry, what did you say?
On the left side of your screen,
Yeah.
it says incendiary exodamper, right?
Yeah.
This is telling you the exodamper to go to. It's yellow with an exclamation mark by it.
Yeah.
That means that they're gonna attack this one. So that means you have to go to that one. When it switches, it'll either stay on this one or it'll go to B. You have to go to the one that it tells you to go to with the exclamation mark. Now, we got the box, right?
Yeah, you can set up defenses and shit.
Yes, so you go to those and you set up the defenses around it. Early fishing, you can use the very first one, the very first gun, because it's a normal turret.
That's what I did.
Right, so put up as many of those as you can.
Oh Lord
that
have
are
mercy.
around the target. Where the hell are you dead at? It's not even showing you. Oh.
I died.
Why
because
you
I'm
respawn
weak.
if I'm in here with you?
I'm weak.
Right, but I'm in here with you. I can revive you.
Oh.
Alright, the box is down there, so it's gonna stay in here. Alright, go set up some turrets.
My weapons don't do any damage on Steel Pat. It's quite tragic, really.
Not really. You just don't know what it is you're doing again. Alright, energy region coming.
They're hitting an Exo Denver. Hit them first. Dropping off an Argosine canister.
What the fuck? Where's my mouse? Oh, dang.
Construction complete.
Some defense. Okay. That should help.
I don't know what the fuck that was about. The Discord kicked me out for a little while.
Oh. Trap turret that grabs enemy and pull them in. Ravenous Void Angel. Where is he?
The red marker is him. I'll handle him now. Oh my god. On the reload, really?
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it.
Excuse me, why can't I jump in there? Goodbye.
Look at me doing so much damage!
Oh, that was not you. That was definitely me.
What? It wasn't you at all. I am so powerful.
It was definitely me.
I don't think so. I think I am the one doing 80% of the damage. If I click tab, I'm gonna see that I am doing all the damage. And you are
Good
only my
girl.
assistant.
You gotta wonder what possessed
Good
these
girl.
goons thinking they could gain mastery over
Now
the
go to the
boy.
exit.
Maybe some of them are possessed. They're throwing more losers at you.
Wait, we have to do 2 Void Armageddon.
Who
Resupply.
told you that?
It's the
That's
Night
what it
Wave.
said? It says 2 rounds?
I'm pretty sure.
It said kill a void. It said complete 1 void Armageddon.
Let's
No,
see.
no, yeah, you still gotta leave. You still gotta leave because it
Void
says
Armageddon.
E2,
Complete
not
2 Void Armageddon mission.
That's all we have time for.
right. So you have to complete this one. Go to the exit.
You can just do 2 at once?
No.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
That's a waste of time.
Where in the hell is the goddamn exit? I don't even know where the exit is.
Oh, you got lost? Just follow the
No,
the
I'm
green
saying
thing.
it's not showing. No, it's not showing on my mini map.
Oh.
So I'ma just go to where you at.
I put a marker down.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
see it. I'm going.
Exodamper down. You just gave him a clear path to the drive.
Because he did that, we're fucked.
Protect
Thank
your
you.
exodampers.
Sit tight, don't move.
What? What do you mean? I'm right here next to you, bro.
Right, but you left
Topping
the
up
area
nearby
and it
Argosy.
reset the exit.
I did.
Yes,
Well, I'm here now.
I know. Now we gotta go right back in there, back to back.
I know.
Your will was greater. This is good.
You know we also have to kill the Prophet Taker, right?
Mm-hmm. The Profit Taker you might want to do tomorrow. Yes, I can do it in under 3 minutes, but it takes a lot for me to do that solo.
I'm not gonna let you do it by yourself.
And that's the problem.
What do you mean that's the problem?
Because when you have more people, it gains more health, then you have more switches to the elements that you have to use.
Okay.
So I'll only be able to damage the damn thing if I have said element.
Okay.
It makes it harder the more people you have.
So, I can go on Citrin and reduce the shield on that thing.
The train doesn't work on it like that.
It did the last time we did it. I mean, we were also with my other friend who also does the Prophet Taker by himself in less than 3 minutes, which makes no sense to me, but that's on you because y'all are
Corpus attack inbound. They're targeting the
Jobless.
Nah, it's not hard
Angels
to
will take
have a
notice.
build
Build
that does
armaments,
that. You just
safeguard
need
the
the Redeemer
exodampers,
and
and keep the
a
drive
few
stable.
said little things. And you
As
can do
a
that.
certified
Enemies with
jobless
an
person,
exodampers
I should
first,
be
they can
able to do
fight
the Prophet
unimpeded.
Taker in less than
Then
3
they'll
minutes by
target the
myself.
reliquary drive.
For you probably no,
Exodamper
because I
under
think I
threat.
gave you the status mods for that. You'd probably be able to do it.
You'll need Argosy.
Sir?
I ain't gonna say
Sending
I
your
ain't got that
canister
much
now.
faith in you. I got faith in you. You probably can do it too. You just don't, again, know the builds. Why you just say that to me like you a police officer or something? Sir, put the damn weapon down, sir.
Well, because you were talking nonsense.
No, it ain't. I really believe that you can do it.
That's really nice of you. Thank you for believing in me. You know why I have an aiming disability? It's because I have wrist spasm. My wrists just shake all the time.
Do not let this wave of scum take out that exo damper.
It's that A now. Whenever you hear that music, it's usually the switch. Or that little horn, whatever that
Are we
thing
still on
is,
the still
it's telling
path or
you to
are we on the
switch.
normal path?
Still path. Why would I switch to normal?
I'm stuck. What the fuck? Ah! I got stuck! Okay, I'm fine.
You would never catch me playing normal, so you never have to ask that question.
Alright.
I just ask you because everybody doesn't do what I do.
Not everybody is like the big, tall, handsome, amazing, strong,
Don't do
big
that.
dick energy, I
Don't do that.
swear, the god.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So for everybody out there who's listening, I got a shrimp, I'm small, and I can't do none of what she just said.
Damn. You know some women like a short king. You shouldn't say that.
Okay. Oh my God. So it's no winning. It's a lose-lose for me.
Exactly.
Hey, but they wouldn't be wrong though, because I'm for real small.
It's okay.
Oh,
Short men have this huge complex because naturally women will be attracted to taller men, but that doesn't mean that they're not attracted to short men either. That's why we call them short king.
It ain't even that I have a complex over there.
No, I'm not saying you do. I say a lot of men have a complex because of their height.
Yeah, they probably do, but it's faulty. It's stupid as fuck.
I also do think that it's a bit stupid.
A small person, believe it or not, in a fight, a small person is gonna beat your ass before that tall nigga will.
I mean, if he's smart and he knows what to do, that would make sense.
Because we can get in
between. But if he doesn't know what he's doing, he's not winning shit.
Right. I'm just saying, us small people, and I've been trained about it. I've been trained for military. Us small people can get in between y'all.
I don't know. I'm not really a tall person.
People of the same. I'm just saying it takes a lot for two people of the same height and weight to fight each other. But for a small person, because your arms are longer, you're gonna miss if he's in between. You can't hit something that's too close to you. And then it puts weight and drain on you because you have to bend down and angle yourself to hit the smaller person. Alright, I'm on the way to kill it.
Okay.
Now, if the same thing don't happen to this man's health, then we know who did the damage, but I don't want to say I'm 90% sure I did it. Oh my god, I hate when they do that dumbass shit and kick you out of your brain.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it.
Yeah, I thought you was the one doing that damage.
I know, right? I arrived and I one-shot it.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, look what Uncle
They
Caballero
tag
found.
If you can find it, because it ain't on mine again. So I guess we follow you. Lead the way, my queen.
I mean, I see where the exit is. It's right here.
Topping up nearby Argosine.
And by the way, you were screaming you would need Dante. Dante is not the only one who can give overguard.
I know, but it's the one that I prefer to use the most.
You want to hit those high
But
notes.
what I'm saying is it's faulty because I give overguard. You don't need two people doing that.
The steel path to Zariman. You have done well to know. As a signifier for your dominance over Zariman, accept these items to show other Tenno that you are ready for whatever comes next on your path. These items have been delivered to your inventory. Huh?
You just completed the Zariman for the first time. I mean, not the Zariman. You completed Steel Path Zariman, so they rewarding you for it.
See, I told you that I was doing the steel path.
I didn't say you weren't.
Because I'm her.
I would hope that you would think of yourself as being her.
I
wouldn't want a woman
her.
to think nothing less.
It's a good thing you never made it to town. Too many weaklings on board. So, you interested in custom tune-ups for your gear? Take your time.
I guess we're gonna go do this.
Take a closer look if you need to.
So.
Take a closer look if you need to.
Yes, give me 1 second. I'm looking at all these incarnen.
Take your time.
Yeah, I probably, to be honest, I would say that for when you get up.
Oh no, 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 no.
I'm saying because it's gonna drain me. It's not you. It's gonna drain me.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
You still
take a closer look if you need to.
I believe in you. I believe in you. And I think that
stay sharp.
Nothing, you can do everything that you set your mind to. You feel me?
No, I can't because I'm small. I got a shrimp. My mind don't work.
Sharded casualties piled up in the underground margin. Singularity refusing to play with
you are being overly dramatic.
The universe is a messy place.
The universe is a messy place. Alright, Luatrax Plasm. I already built all of that, which is great.
Almost endless.
A small Void Angel feather fashioned into a harmless decoration. A Void Angel feather kept as a memento on Opera Trophy.
I suppose you could always come back when you have something.
Oh, that's what I needed. So, I need to reach a higher rank in the Zariman so I can access the shit that I don't have access to at the moment. Period. Yay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need like 4 days to reach the max level.
This ship for himself.
And then I'm finally gonna reach Angel.
Let's go
And
forward
when I
in
get to
mutual trust.
Angel, I can buy that cute shoulder thingy.
The cute shoulder thing. Somebody save me.
Guns.
You know, like it's the wrapped wing ephemera. It cost 30,000 credits. Not credits, I mean standing. And they have two. There's two of them. I want both. They look cool. I like being able to buy these. Also, I'm gonna be able to buy an amp Arcan adaptator.
Not feeling it. If you die,
Anyway,
I got dibs on your stuff.
leave chrysalis.
Hey, let's relax.
I have so many things cooking in my foundry right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 weapon, 3 frame, 1 format, Pildron, mutagen mask, and an arc wing. I've been grinding.
That's good.
I know. Like I said, I'm her.
I make exceptions for the exceptional.
And if I keep this shit up, I'm gonna be able to get my Fracta shoulder guard. And look at that. All I need right now, if we do the profit taker, I'm gonna level up again. And then what is Ali Crash Course? Oh, is it like the van
That's that
kit?
racing game. No, it sort of, but you go to Hovania and you play the motorcycle racing game. All you do is race on a motorcycle.
Okay, that doesn't seem too bad.
You know it.
It's not. It's really not. I be playing it when I be bored. I go in there and play some of the arcade games.
Are you ready though?
Not yet. Rather, I told you, this fight is gonna be taxing on me, so I'm trying to make sure I got everything.
Okay. When we it on a ooh, you told me that it's too deep. Ride me like a pony. You say my dick am amazing. Ooh, D game so strong. Fuck it up all night long.
Oh my god, I got 2 innervates. Why?
Huh?
I need give me a sec to break this build down.
Is Jatkutag Toxicritadra a good weapon?
The jack attack is good, but every weapon on here is good. Depends on what you're using it for.
Because I got a Riven for it. Oh, I didn't know I had a Phantasma X. Can't wait. What the fuck is a Phantasma?
The Phantasma is that primer. Well, it ain't a primer. You can actually use it to deal high DPS, but it's pretty good.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm finishing to buy all the mods that I can from the 2 order that I'm in, so I can finally switch to another order because I'm missing a few mods for some specific frame, and it pains me.
Our enemies will fear you with that. Use
What
it to
mods?
spread our way.
A bunch of mods for Protea and Mirage, I think. I just can't manage to be part of 3.
You can no longer ever do that again.
Oh, you can't do that anymore?
That hell no. It's hard to do. You can do it, but it's hard as fuck.
Oh.
They did that purposely so that people wouldn't, progress through the game quick. It's stupid. It's real stupid. Alright, we
Well,
going to the normal. We not doing steel path because I need to drop pads for this. So, alright, we ready.
I don't know what that means, but
Because I don't feel like actually going through the struggle of doing this. We just doing it to get it over with.
Alright. Myself You know what I haven't done since the last time we did it because it was a pain in the ass?
What? And reword the way you said that because every word went negative in my mind.
I said, do you know what I haven't done because it was such a pain in the ass the last time we did it?
What?
A Kuva weapon. Internet
but
weapon. Like, the Coda weapon are so much easier to farm.
Mm-hmm. The tinted weapons are even a little easy. I just don't like doing a Kuba. But I'll do it if you need it.
I need it. I do. It's just such a pain in the ass.
So it's gonna be a give and take. I need something too. So what you trying to give?
Anything. I need to level all the weapon in the game regardless.
I'm gonna let you sit on that and think about what you just said.
No, I'm serious. Like, there's some specific weapon that I would like to have. The Kuva Zar, the Kuva Brahma, the like very good weapon I heard. The Kuva
The
Heck.
Kuva Brahma, the
Yeah.
Kuva Brahma is busted as all fuck. People don't use it because they run out of ammo, but the thing is, they don't know how to keep their ammo with it. It's not used for what they're used to use it for. That weapon is broken.
Yeah, that's why I want it. It's like I said, I did some research on the powerful weapon in Warframe, and the Kuva Brahma is in the S tier.
Because of what it does.
Final phase.
And the Kuva
Thanks to that
Zar.
data you gathered, Biz can slow profit taker's
The
sentient
Zara
shield
is
adaptation
everybody's
long enough for
go-to
you to do
weapon.
some.
It's good for proccing a bunch of statuses. Like if you build it for blast, it goes hard. That motherfucker destroys shit.
We keep meeting like this, people are gonna talk.
I'm in the elevator. I'm waiting on you.
Oh. Give me 1 second. I just realized there's some shit here that the Giromag system, the Atmos system. I remember that.
Yes.
No, you know what? It doesn't matter actually. It doesn't matter.
You'll be able to get them once you rank up. I'm surprised you're not ranked fully with them.
I'm not because you know them. Wow, I ain't doing the profit taker by my damn self.
No, you don't need the profit taker to get those.
Or
You
the other
can get them
orb
easier.
thingy that is annoying to do.
Shit, the other one is the easiest. That one you can come in and kill him in like a few minutes if he, heat up quick enough.
I know, but it's still annoying to deal with.
Leggett, once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
There she is.
Oh shit.
What?
That's what I forgot.
What?
There's a weapon that I was supposed to bring because I forgot about the phase that it had. Where it puts these things on the ground and you have to jump in the shield and break it. There's a weapon that completely ignores that, and I forgot to bring it. Radiation. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a little minute. Who changed his code? Oh my god. Slash. Yes. I'm gonna end up running out of ammo. I can already see it. Corrosive. And that. Puncture. And they changed it back to black. And now it's like, who's changing it? Oh, we got two other people in here, that's why. See, this is why I don't like doing this shit with fucking...
Scratch another.
I don't know, I'm not shooting the profit taker, I'm shooting the mobs.
Yeah, but these clowns that are in here are trying to get their damages over just letting me kill the damn thing. They kept switching. So now it's on a damage type that I can't really hurt. Whenever you do the profit taker, always come in here with this stuff.
Launch your arcway weapons on the orb. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
How much you want to bet? None of them know what the hell they doing right now.
I mean, Lord Green seems to be doing a little bit of damage.
Heads up, Sparky.
Now these things, there was a weapon, the Zenith. I was supposed to bring it so that I could just shoot through these. I could be anywhere on the map and shoot these, but I fucking forgot.
Shields going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waning. Whatever you're doing, it's working. The shields are vulnerable.
Can't call my gun for another 30 seconds. Oh my god. Seconds. Now your legs are mine. Shoot this bitch in the face. Oh.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
Is this a bad time?
See? What is it?
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, running out of time. You have to kill her now.
No shit,
Won't
Sherlock.
get
Shut
another
up.
chance at this.
And he would change it from viral, and I'm giving y'all viral. That was stupid as fuck.
Suppressing fire.
I don't know.
She down.
Hey, we did it.
Yeah, but look what I had to go through just for it to happen. They kept switching the damn thing. I could have been killed this motherfucker.
But in the end, all is well.
All right, get your shit and then go to teleport out of here.
Yes, sir.
Rip out anything you think might help our cause. What's that sound?
World is what?
Continuing to overcharge
Heard that
the
shit
ore.
in years.
At this rate,
I ain't
Are we
fought
done?
this nigga in forever. Yeah. You pick up your reward, get the
I
hell out of there
did.
because he blows up.
I did. I picked up my reward. Too tired. Fuck. I don't want to I didn't want to go to bed too late because I want to continue this amazing story that I started today about a case where a woman was accused of killing her police officer boyfriend, but turns out that she didn't do it. The local police enforcement people did it, and they were all covering up for each other, and the FBI got involved.
Let's never do that again.
Some fascinating shit.
LD, I still think it's strange. Why would your contact just let himself?
Alright, what else is left? You gotta kill 500 enemies with blast or something
Oh
like that?
hell no, not now.
And there's always an agenda.
I feel like we've
That's
done,
actually easy.
especially you, have done enough for me today.
that's what I'm afraid of.
You have been carrying my ass.
As always, Outwelder. Thank you.
I would
See you
hope
back
that
in
that's what you would want it to be, in my hands, right?
Oh my god.
You left the door open for that one.
Sir. Sir. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Put the gun down, man. Put the gun down,
I'm
man.
gonna need you to calm down.
Lay them low and burn
So,
their shadow.
I do still have, I have 100 enemy to kill with blast. I need to complete 2 more railjack mission, but that I'm gonna do because I've been farming Coda weapon, and when you complete the Coda weapon mission, it counts as a railjack mission. Play Oli Crash Course and kill a Tusk Thumper Doma.
Oh god, I hate finding those.
Those are
I can't stand
the
finding
thing
them.
that stump you in the plane of Eidolon, right?
Yeah, but you have to do certain missions. Like you have to do the 5th mission in Eidolon, and they'll come out. They have to be a
Okay.
certain level, and it has to be one of the higher missions you pick. But it's stupid because you got to go around and find, and then he acts as if he don't exist. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, I'm not doing that now
Bring honor and
because I
Oh
am
yeah, for
tired
sure. We'll probably
anyway.
do, yeah.
But
We'll do some more either tomorrow or whenever. Just like I say, you can reach me. You know how to find me.
indeed, I do. Thank you so much,
So,
Asea. There was that. Oh wait, while you're here, there was that one thing that I tried to do. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Just gonna go grab my steel pad honors real quick. Primary weapon adaptator. Oh no, there's the Veil Riven Cipher. That's what I came here
yeah,
to get.
they put them in different spots. Now you have to actually look for the 2 that it gives. It's a cipher and a ribbon.
Oh, the Riven, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have a bunch of Riven and I ain't doing nothing with the fucking things.
No, you care. Cause fuck that sugar daddy shit. You can take them ribbons and sell it.
Oh, you know damn well it's too much work.
Yeah, but when certain ribbons go for 15,000 plat, you want to say the students work.
15,000 flat.
Yeah,
You
I
should've-
got
Okay,
a
but
few
do you have any
buildings that
idea how
get
hard it
that.
is to like farm for these damn thing? Cause like you got
Yeah,
to do
it
the
is.
mission that comes with them, and I can do them. So that's why I don't care for them.
Nah, you can. I just
No, they're
okay.
hard.
You can do them.
No, I tried. I can't. They're annoying. I hate them.
Do you know the reason why you can't? It's because you
Yeah.
telling
I don't have the
yourself you
mod.
can't.
I don't have the build. I
No,
don't know what I'm
no,
doing.
no. You telling yourself you can't.
I tried. It's not like I'm saying this because I'm
Nora's
lazy.
got the
I
goods for
actually
one lucky
tried.
dreamer. Who's it gonna be?
So the next hard one that you get, I'm gonna tell you how to completely bypass how hard it actually is. Because it's really
Right.
not. Ain't none of them hard.
It is though.
Stop that whispering shit. I'm a whole dude. I am a whole dude. Knock it the fuck off.
I don't understand
Not in
what
here
the
with your
big
female
deal is
friends.
about it.
Because us men, we got appendages that you females don't have.
This is
Knock
so
it the fuck off.
stupid. It's not my fault if you weak.
Well, I mean, what the hell? Back when, shut it. Just come on.
Sounds like a you problem, sir. I cannot
Let's not
relate.
get into,
Nor do I
let's
want
not get
to.
into. Oh, you definitely can relate. I'm just not gonna put you out there on public.
I really can't. I don't. I can't. I don't understand.
All right.
What happens in the minds of the men that have weird thoughts because I am me, a grown woman.
Sweetie, read the Bible. Man, we're
The
put here to breathe.
Bible.
So, what do you expect?
The Bible.
Yep.
Have you lost your mind?
Matter of fact,
You
it
want
ain't
me
even the
to
Bible. It's
read
all
the
over
Bible? Me,
It's
the
all over.
extremely
Yeah, you.
atheist, agnostic person.
Well, it's in other religions. It ain't just the Bible.
I'm good. I am good.
You better wake up, because atheism is not the way.
Atheism is not the way?
Nope.
Oh, well. Too bad. If only I cared.
Yeah, we gonna see who gonna be caring in the end. Just you ought to wake up.
Wake up to what?
But you can only bring a horse to the water. You can't force it to drink. That's
What the fuck are you talking about this time? Anyway, I wanted to say that oh yeah, the holy thing. Go to Holvania Central Mall and find the Atomystical arcade machine.
Coming up.
Oh, that's that.
The what now?
I was looking at the holy thingy.
Oh yeah, it's in Hovania. I told you, it's the racing machine. It's the bikes. You race your atomocycle, and you make it to the end, and that's it.
If I do 2 more missions, what do you know when the Nora thing is gonna reset?
It's supposed to reset on the update.
Which is when?
I can't remember. It's sometime next month though.
Next month? Okay, so I have like a month to finish the Night Wave.
Nah, I'm not saying you got a month. It might be around the 15th or something like that, but it's sometime next month.
Alright, though. I mean, technically, I have at least 2 weeks to finish the Night Wave. Right?
I'm gonna say yes, and then I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say yes because I don't know when the update is coming, but I'm gonna say no because they like to do shit when they want to do it. So I do not know. You need to work on this as much as possible. So tomorrow when you get up or whatever you doing, just, hit me up and I'll jump on and help you.
It's 5 a.m. I'm leaving. But it was nice to play with you.
Right, for sure. I said when you wake up.
I know.
When you sitting around and doing what you doing.
Yeah. I shall. Alright, take care of yourself, bro.
Yep. Love you, little girl. Go hop your little stanky booty ass in the shower and go to sleep.
Oh boy. Bye, Asir.
Bye.
My booty smells good. I did shower. Alright. I am now ending this Warframe grind stream. I shall come back later today for maybe more Marvel Rival, but mostly more Warframe. And that's that. Alright. Bye. Take care, people. Sleep well if you're like me and you haven't slept yet.